bag still running, serve to the junkies, dropping out the sands. My bitch still love me, shit get ugly, so I whipping up the tan. You know I got drugs, I been the plug for eons. Show 'em no love, I can't fuck with no peons. Niggas still focused, niggas not playing, I keep that rolling, got rocks on hand, whip that Kobe, got the drop on 10. 2-4, chain imported, you not imported, you can't get in. I like this stunt, run up a check whenever I spin. Gotta get bread, I only accept, never regret. I gotta repent. Black on black, I keep that Mac inside the Benz. Got a black.
Yo, when we are live, let me set it up, man. I had to get my stuff together. Quick live. I was like, man, let me go live. They dropped the power rankings. I want to talk about this. I want everybody to get in on this. NBA is back. Hold on. Wait. I got to get myself right. Got my breakfast protein smoothie. Woke up. Just got off like at 5 in the morning. Let me get right. Hey, yo, check it out. This SBtalksports, real takes over fake debates. We are in the building. The NBA is back. Day one is today. I'm very excited. So, as you see by the title on the screen, NBA is back. And we're going to break down for every team, break down like the moves they made, the prediction what we got for them this season, what you see from them. So I want you guys, if you're in the chat right now, comment your favorite team and what you expect from them this season. We're going to go down to every team, even the bad ones, maybe. We probably don't spend too much time on them. We're going to do the Nets. We got to do the Lakers. We got to do the Bulls. Definitely want to do the Hawks, Knicks, Jazz. We're going to do everybody. Philly, of course, they got a lot of things going on. Ben Simmons is still acting up, man. Let me go salute to the chat real quick. Let me see you all in the chat, man. Nicholas Brown, what's going on? Salute in the chat. Super Taj in the building, salute. Big Reg Dog, salute. ISO Joe, it's crazy I just said this Hawks. ISO Joe, what's up? Darius, what's going on? Kevin, what I said with a link at, I'm finna drop it in a second, Kevin. Salute. Everybody's in the building. So like I said, NBA season is back. I was just like, everybody should be excited. Football has definitely been holding it down. Football has been great so far. Nothing short of entertainment bad when it comes to that. So this NBA season, I'm going to go ahead and get my team a little bit in first. Then we're just going to go down a list like every team. Let me make sure I share my screen too, because I got the power rankings which just was dropped on here too. So boom, we got the power rankings. So we can go. This is how we can kind of keep an order of like, wait. Is this the Ben Simmons? Okay, boom. So we can keep an order of what teams we go through. As you see, they got the Brooklyn Nets at 1, Bucks at 2, which is questionable, and then the Lakers at 3. I think that I probably will, even though the defending champs are good, but I will definitely probably put the Lakers still at 2. And depending on what the Nets, what's going on with the Kyrie Irving situation, because they can get out the East easily with the team that they have without Kyrie. Make sure you guys, I didn't really get a chance to like share it out as much as I wanted to. So please, can you guys like, share, subscribe, share it on Facebook, share it on IG, share it on Twitter, Twitch, whatever, anything you guys on, please share the video. Please share it. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna go with my Chicago Bulls real quick. Let me make this bigger. Then I'm gonna drop the link in. I'm gonna drop the link in a second. One second. I'm getting the link together. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link. Let me go ahead and go through my Bulls real quick, and then we're gonna now start letting people in, man. We're gonna get right into it, man. No time to even hesitate on it. Matter of fact, I'll make this big. I want y'all to see this. Link is in the chat. Once I go through my Bulls thing, I'm gonna start letting people in. So the Bulls are ranked the 19th team in the league. From what we've seen. Matter of fact, before we do that, let me put the screen back on me real quick. Before we do that, we got to recap last year. So last year, I'm gonna go through a real quick 1 minute, quick last year. So last year we had the Nets made a big trade for James Harden. LeBron James ended up getting hurt. Milwaukee Bucks made a couple clutch moves to get their team together. Boom, we get to the playoffs. Shocked the Knicks made the playoffs. The Bulls didn't make the playoffs. Utah Jazz had the number 1 seed. What else important happened last year? Then we get to the playoffs. Let's just knock through it real quick. Get to the playoffs. Kyrie Irving gets hurt. James Harden gets hurt. Milwaukee Bucks make a deep run. Lakers, LeBron James get hurt. Phoenix Suns make a deep run. Phoenix Suns make it to the finals. Surprisingly, boom. Bucks versus Suns in the finals, and Milwaukee won. Giannis probably put together one of the greatest 3-4 year stretches we ever seen. So boom, that's good. But back to my Bulls, they made a lot of moves this offseason. One during the season, they signed Nikola Vucevic, which was a great move. Then they added DeMar DeRozan and Alonzo Ball, which is one of the so we got 3 potential all-stars on the roster. I expect this team to be a great offensive team. Hopefully the problem there. Their question would be, what can they do defensively? That would be my only thing I'd really be concerned about. Like defensively, can they actually do good? Offensive wise, I don't feel like it'd be a problem with this team. I could predict them to be a top 10 offense, top 5 seed in the East, maybe 50 wins, 45 to 50 wins. I think they'll be good, but we're going to get into it. I see my boy Kevin's in the background. So Kevin, my boy, what's going on, Kev?
What's going on, big guy?
Nothing, man. It's just basketball back, man.
You said you just got off work?
I got off work at 5. So
yeah, so you just woke up.
Just woke up, yeah.
I'm just getting off. I got me my little glass of wine.
I'm like, you looking the opposite. Usually you had this and I had one. I got this is my breakfast right now.
I had that earlier.
Yeah, I'm going to the gym once I get off live. That's why I was like, everybody make sure you guys like and share, because I really just woke up and just got on live. So I really couldn't share as much as I usually do. So please share. But Kevin, pretty much what I want to do is break down each and every team. What we like about what they did in the offseason and pretty much what we predicted from them.
Okay.
So like I was saying, I gotta put my screen back on. Wait, no, I gotta do this. Wait, no. Boom. Okay, there you go. So we definitely gotta talk about Philly. That man Ben Simmons. But well, I mean, where you want to start? You want to start at the top? You want to start at the top? You want to start at the hometown team? What you want to do?
Hey, well, you know what? This is your show. I'm just existing right now, so we can go wherever it is you want to go.
We go to the number 1 rank. This is the power rankings. We go to the number 1 ranked team.
All right, so this is so these are the power rankings on ESPN, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, because I have one that's pulled up on DraftKings, and I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be around the exact same order. It's just it's like slightly different. So number 1 on DraftKings, they have the Lakers, Milwaukee Bucks, and Nets at 3. So, but it's DraftKings, so that's probably who Vegas is counting on being winner. Yeah. So that's all right. So we'll just do ESPN. All right, bet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Brooklyn Nets, they traded for James Harden last year. Came up a little bit short because of injuries. There was a Kevin Durant tore away from making it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yep.
It is what it is. They got Kevin Durant ranked as the number 1 player in the NBA. James Harden at 10, Kyrie Irving at 20, and Joe Harris at 75. The key moves they made in the offseason signing Patty Mills. Patty Mills was definitely a great addition to
they got Paul Millsap over there too now?
Yes, and they signed Paul Millsap too. So now they got the same team with Paul Millsap, and I think LaMarcus Aldridge is possibly coming back.
So they have the same team, only older.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's what a lot of these heavy hitter championship teams are doing. So my prediction for the Nets, if healthy, there should be the 1 or 2 seed. Kevin Durant will probably have an MVP-like season. Or Harden. It's one of the two. Either one of the two, depending on how they go. But they might give it to KD because they ranked him as 1. You know how that go. And barring, I'm gonna say everything prediction we make is if nobody gets hurt. I see the Nets in the NBA Finals. What about you?
Well, Shaq, I mean, that's a very big ask is for them to be healthy the entire season. Because, I mean, let's just go out on a limb and assume that Kyrie Irving does not play. Because at the rate that they're going right now, he's not going to play.
It don't look like he's playing, no.
Until he gets his head out of his ass. And again, I feel bad for anyone who gets offended by what I'm about to say, but if he wants to play basketball, he's going to get vaccinated. Like, there literally is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, if he wants to play, he'll get vaccinated. If he doesn't, he won't.
Right.
So let's just go out on a limb and assume that he's not going to play.
Okay.
You have Kevin Durant, who, great injury history.
Yep.
James Harden, fantastic. But mostly he's there. He's like the Russell Westbrook equivalent for the Lakers. They have James Harden there for the regular season for the most part. Very, very bad nagging injuries, i.e. his hamstrings. Like, he always seems to be having hamstring issues. Blake Griffin is always hurt, and he is not nearly the player that he used to be.
Yeah.
James Johnson, LaMarcus Aldridge, one of my favorite players, but who knows what his status is going to be through this season.
Salute Flight Sports. Go ahead.
And Paul Millsap is Paul Millsap, and the rest of the team is kind of just there. I could definitely see them getting to the conference finals, Shaq. But my biggest question mark for the Brooklyn Nets is the Brooklyn Nets going to be able to find someone to play enough defense to get them past the Bucks, because they don't have anybody on that team that can play defense against Giannis in a 7-game series. Though, then again, practically nobody does. But is Brooklyn going to be able to find the defensive capability to stop them in a 7-game series? I don't know at this point. We don't.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because my next question was after this. What will be your concerns with the Brooklyn Nets? And my concern with the Brooklyn Nets is definitely the defense. I go defense and coaching. Steve Nash has shown that he is a rookie coach last year. Yep. I'm looking to see some improvements, maybe better adjustment. I know as him being a player, former player, he's a player coach, and sometimes I feel like he depends on his players too much to get him out of situations. And maybe instead of just coaching, sometimes you got to take advantage of the mismatch. We've seen a little bit of that in the Bucks series, where he pretty much just depended on Kevin Durant too much to get him out of every jam. Salute, Gideon. I see you in the chat. Dealing with the defense, they don't really have who is that really shot blocker, and besides Bruce Brown, who is that really good perimeter defender? Where that's like, okay, like how the Bucks had a PJ Tucker, a Drew Holiday to be a pest. Even a Chris Middleton, even the Giannis, but they had multiple guys to throw bodies at KD, because KD's by himself at that point in time. So for me with the Nets, that's my biggest thing with them. How many wins you think you got for them this year?
I'll say Eastern Conference. I'll say about around like the 50-55 win mark.
55, yeah. 50,
nothing too spectacular, nothing too insane, but yeah, definitely 50 wins. They can get 50 wins, especially in the East, no problem.
50 wins. Okay. I said we're gonna knock out.
Actually, pretty decent betting odds too at plus 225 for being the front runners. That's actually not too bad.
Yeah. Sometimes what I learned now with me starting to bet now is like it's really more about timing of when you do your best, because you could catch a good bet at the right time. Shaq,
look at the Bucks right now at the 2. They're plus 800 to win right now, and they're the defending NBA champions right now.
That's what I'm saying. In some ways, you can take advantage of that. What's going on, Taj?
What's up, Taj?
What's good, y'all? And the A is back, man.
The NBA is back. I would say, Todd, before we skip on, what you got on the Nets before we skip on to the next thing?
The Nets.
So pretty much what we doing breakdown and predictions of what you think from the season this year.
Well, let me go on into the first game of the season, the Nets and the Bucks. I got the Bucks winning this one, but it's gonna be close because I think the Nets. Since that this is a team that they lost to in the playoffs, I think they'll that they'll get some revenge a little bit against the Bucks. So I think it's gonna be a really good win.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good. What do you got prediction wise win loss this season for the Nets?
I said they win about like 50 plus games, like around like 55 at least.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can see that. They better, honestly. They got to be in that range. All right, so we're gonna switch over to the West side because I know the Bucks they had the ESPN. I'm surprised they got the Bucks ranked higher than the Lakers. Okay, let's go to the West. One of my teams I predict to make the finals in the West if healthy. Imagine every prediction and breakdown we're doing is if they're healthy. We all know injuries part of the game that anything can happen. I kind of like that how the NBA was last year. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that people was getting hurt for it, but I love the mystery of not knowing what was going to happen. Period. But we got the Los Angeles Lakers. Predicted to win. Yeah. Only reason I'm doing a power ranking so I can keep up with like every team and don't like redo the same team over again. Yeah. So ESPN got them predicted to win like 53 games. Titles are plus 400.
Oh, so they got the Nets and the Bucks over the Lakers?
Yep, yes. Nets and Bucks over the Lakers. Okay. I'm shocked about the Bucks one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm shocked at the Bucks over the Lakers. But we still got LeBron James, of course, coming off an injury. He's ranked number 3. Anthony Davis ranked number 9 in the NBA. He's coming off an injury too. Russell Westbrook ranked number 29. Obviously, I say Russell Westbrook because they added Russell Westbrook to the roster. They made big moves. They traded Caldwell Pope, Kuz, Montrezl Harrell, lost Caruso to my Chicago Bulls. LeBron James in his 19th season. They add Carmelo Anthony. Team is very old, but team looked very good to get a championship done. Where you can't ever doubt LeBron James at any point in time, even though he's pretty much pushing almost out the league. But I think he got like a good 4 more years of basketball in him that he can actually legit win a championship. For me, the Lakers predict. I still got the Lakers coming out the West if healthy. Obviously, we talking about if healthy. My boy Flight Sports TV in the building. Flight, what's going on, man? You see, I did a breakdown. You brought your Knicks hat today. Look.
Yeah, man, I had to. The Knicks is definitely, it's time, for me to let y'all know what it's really about. The Knicks, definitely look out for my Knicks, man. I'm telling you, they're going to be right there like I stated.
I got you. We're going to break down the Knicks right after the Lakers.
Yeah, take your time. Yeah, I'm here enjoying the show. How everybody doing? Everybody good?
Yeah, we good. We good. Yeah, so
Happy Tuesday.
We're going to be put my Bulls.
I know C-Red.
See, you already know. I got to get a Lonzo jersey.
Your jersey still isn't as cold as the one I have on, Shaq, and it never will be.
Man, look, for tomorrow it is because it's LaVie. We got to do it. But with the Lakers, I predict them to be a championship contending team. I picked them coming out the West. I don't really see no team beating them with the Clippers out the way. Jazz don't have enough star power.
No.
Mavericks too young.
Mavericks need to help that man Luka like quick, fast, and in a hurry. And help does not mean Kristaps Porzingis because the last time Kristaps Porzingis was
man.
The last time he won't help. He won't help. Right now, he's trying to show that he's the best player in the league. To me, that's how he played. So it's like it's hard to say that let's get Luka help instantly. Is Luka gonna change his game? I doubt it.
I doubt it. I mean, I doubt it right now. Too much air ball.
Mm-hmm. Is Luka a top 5 player in the league?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think he's like 5 though. He like 5'6", but yeah.
Shaq, the thing is though about you saying that LeBron's coming off an injury. This was like the first time that he's had almost practically a whole legitimate offseason of rest in God knows how long.
Since his first year with the Lakers.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he had almost a whole offseason to rest and relax and recover. And again, as we talked about last time, the Lakers brought Russ in for one big reason, and that's to get them through the regular season.
Facts.
Because LeBron by this point he's not going to be able to rely on Anthony Davis to be healthy for the entire season because Anthony Davis has just never been healthy for an entire NBA season. I mean, someone else can correct me on that, but I don't think he's been healthy for a full 82 games his entire career.
So, I was finna go down there. I'm sorry, I said the email. We finna have to go crazy on streaming now. It's I got to take 2 weeks off because I got my second shot. Bet. That's perfectly fine with me. I'll take it. Is it paid? That's what I'm gonna ask. Is it paid?
Doubtful.
Is it paid the 2 weeks off?
So you about to be off. You're gonna be chilling.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh man.
Yeah, I need
You
that.
about to be murdered.
See now.
I've been needing that. I ain't gonna lie. That's the whole thing about like working at like the station. I just work. My sleep schedule is so crazy, bro. I work like nights during the week, and then weekend I work morning. So I sleep like whenever. And I got a baby in the house, so I sleep whenever I can. If ain't the house going crazy. That's why I was like, yesterday I wanted to get on your lab, but my daughter ran through the house going
I know
crazy.
how it is, right? I'm in a similar boat as you.
I'm waiting to move. We for the move. Once I get like my own little area when we move, it's just everybody buying up the houses or buying up all the apartments because everybody works from home now. It's hard to find one. But with the Lakers though, like I said, so I want pretty much what you guys think about. What's y'all breaking down on the Lakers? What's y'all prediction on the Lakers this year?
Yeah, I'll say around. Sorry.
I'll say somebody. Anybody?
Go.
Gavin, Flight. Anybody? Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Taj. You were going first. My bad.
Yeah.
I said the Lakers went about like, the same things, and that's about at least 55 games at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll say same 50, 55, somewhere around there.
Same thing. I just got the Lakers winning the championship. Like I really want Carmelo Anthony to win it all. So I'm really invested in them. There's so many storylines I want to see this season. I got the Lakers winning it all.
Agreed.
They're gonna be tough, man. Tough.
I think the dynamic of Russell Westbrook really going to affect the team.
We're gonna find out tonight.
Yeah,
Shaq, it's gonna be fine because the fact of the matter is LeBron has played with a lot of egos over his time in the NBA, and the fact of the matter is he knows Russ is going to be there for the same exact reason that he's there, to win and to win a title. So especially during the regular season, if LeBron has to give up the ball and give it to Brody so Brody can go crazy, he's going to let him go crazy.
Yep.
But come playoff time, it'll be a lot more interesting. But again, I think the fact of the matter is even though Brody is conditioned to only play one way, his way, I think at the end of the day, he will default to what LeBron tells him because LeBron is LeBron at that point.
Yep. Well, LeBron is LeBron. Flight, I'm sorry, my boss texted me. But Flight, I got beef with you, man.
What happened?
How is the Knicks ranked higher than the Bulls?
They are? I told you. I'm not going crazy.
Because the Bulls are totally unproven so far, Shaq. That's why.
Man,
we
the Knicks.
said 2 All-Stars. We got 3 All-Stars.
You got 3 guys that have been All-Stars in the past, with the exception of Zach LaVine, who made his first All-Star team last year, Shaq. And again, I will say it until they prove me otherwise. This team right now, outside of Lonzo Ball, plays no type of defense. Let me see them play some type of defense because as we know, Shaq, from his years being in Chicago, one thing you can count on a Tom Thibodeau coach team is to play defense.
Yeah, y'all should know that.
I'm hurt.
I trust Tibbs.
I do too. I love Tibbs. Tibbs my guy. But that hurt. The Hornets are ranked higher than the Bulls. The Pacers. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna just have my
okay. The Pacers is a little bit of a stretch.
Pacers. Yeah, the Pacers.
That's a stretch.
I even think I thought that the damn Bulls should have been higher than the Hornets.
Yeah. Okay, Kevin. I'm gonna have my open mindset of that. We didn't prove nothing, so they're trying to say, let's see what they do.
But yeah, they haven't. Yeah, congratulations, Shaq. The Bulls have looked good in 4 or 5 preseason games. The preseason does not mean
nothing.
A damn thing now.
No,
it doesn't mean a damn thing. Congratulations, we have our little storylines. The Bulls went 4-0 in the preseason. That don't mean shit. Is this lineup, number one, going to be able to stay healthy for 82 games? Because that's been the Bulls' biggest Achilles heel the last 4 or 5 seasons. They can't fucking stay healthy, which is why I still say they need to fire that entire strength and conditioning and training staff because they can't keep these guys healthy to save their fucking lives.
They have not.
But that's just it. Is this team going to be able to prove that they belong? And is the coach gonna take that next step? Because Billy Donovan needs to take that next step in development just as much as his team does.
Yeah. The Knicks gonna be solid.
So now we talk about the New York Knicks. Made it to the playoffs, which everybody was shocked that it happened. I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked that it happened because nobody predicted that Julius Randle will play at a most improved level. I know everybody wanted Zach to get it, but I said what Julius Randle has done with the Knicks, you have to, because I haven't seen basketball. I'm gonna say this. I'm not even a Knicks fan, but basketball is great when the Knicks are good because the Knicks fan base is so strong. I ain't never seen the team celebrate that it was the 4th seed. I didn't see people that are Knicks fans and Knicks channels, Knicks losing, they still rocking with their team. They pushing forward. The Knicks, this what I want everybody in the world to understand how strong the Knicks is and the Knicks fan base is. You have Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden all on the same team across the street, and they nowhere near close to the Knicks, and the best player is Julius Randle.
Not really across the street.
But you get what I'm saying, though. Like, they there in town.
Across the city, maybe.
And nobody cares about the Nets over the Knicks.
Across the borough.
If you ask anybody to right now, I'll give you free tickets to a Knicks game or a Nets game, and they live in New York, they're going to take the Knicks tickets every time.
Well, I mean, I don't think Jay-Z will.
Jay-Z might go to the Knicks games before that because it's the Knicks. I
don't think Nelly's gonna take the Knicks over the Nets either, Shaq.
Nelly? Nelly not from New York.
Yeah, Nelly's part owner of the Nets, Shaq.
But you give guys who got ownership wise, but I'm talking about any regular person. Like you would tell them that they won't. I'm going to the Nets. I get to see Kevin Durant and James Harden. But we not from there. We're not Knicks fans. I'm talking about pure people from New York. The Nets cannot walk on the same water as the Knicks. Like the Knicks give me like how college fans are. They rock with the team. No matter who's on the Knicks, they rock with the Knicks. The Knicks fan base is serious. But back to the team.
Who's next?
No, wait. We didn't finish. Back to the team. They signed Kemba Walker. Only problem with Kemba is can he stay healthy and make it through the long run?
Wait, who are we talking about now?
The Knicks.
Oh, okay.
Randall had a great year. My only question about the Knicks is now they're like, okay, you're not going to shock anybody no more. Now everybody's going to start taking the Knicks serious now. Like, okay, you got us last year. We didn't think you guys was as real as we thought you were. But now we see, for me, I see the Knicks. They're not going to have as good of a year as they had last year because everybody's expecting.
Because everybody got film on Julius Randle now.
Everybody got film on Randle. And everybody got okay, it used to be okay, this is Knicks. This is an easy dub. Or it's the Garden. This is a game I could go off because the Knicks, it's not that no more. And everybody realized, okay, the Knicks is a solid team. Because if you don't come to play with the Knicks will beat you. I don't care who you are. This team is too good defensively where they can beat anybody. Because if it's anytime the Knicks play and it's a low scoring game, the Knicks might win. I say it's a 80% chance that the Knicks gonna win. So for me,
what's the force, man? I'm telling you, they play defense, they play hard, they got a lot of interchanging parts, man. Like I said, the versatility on this roster is crazy. We're gonna see tomorrow. I got the Knicks beating Boston tomorrow night.
I can see it, definitely.
I can see it too. I can see Boston beat. What's up? Anything else?
Kemba gonna come out ready to play in that game too.
I want to see what Julius how his heart is. I want to see is there any carryover. But if the preseason is anything to tell, Julius looks like he got his heart in order. He's gonna be a force. So let's hopefully everything works around it.
It makes you really wonder how good of a player and how quickly Julius Randle would have developed, guys, if he hadn't had that awful injury to his ankle. What was that, like his first or second game in the NBA after he came out of Kentucky?
Yeah, I think he broke his leg, I think, did he?
Kemba?
No, Julius Randle.
It was his first game, wasn't it?
Was it a broken ankle or did he tear his Achilles?
I think he broke his leg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kobe was there. He didn't get the chance to play with Kobe like that his first year.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I remember that injury.
It just makes you think, because I'm almost positive that if that wasn't his first NBA game, that was like his second NBA game, that he just went up and leg just snapped like a pretzel.
Ooh, yeah, it was bad.
Anyway.
Anyway, let's go up to the top. Let's do another thing.
Oh, Flight. By the way, is your channel's background on the Ball brothers? I just want to make sure I just subscribe to the right one. I just want to make sure I subscribe to the right one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Flight Sports TV. Yeah.
All right, good. I just want to make sure I'm subscribed to the right one.
Yeah, the door's open whenever you and SB want to come through.
Oh, y'all definitely come through all the time. All right, let's look up. Let's see what's another team up top.
All right, who are we up?
Let's talk about. I see, man. Look, man. One of these trash
what about
teams.
the Phoenix Suns?
No. I want to talk about. Let's talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers, man.
Why?
Are we going to the
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
We don't care about the Cavaliers. But all right, all serious aside, I'm letting you know right now. As soon as we get to the teams like that, you're gonna get the Stephen A. cut that we do not care about no Cavaliers. The Cavaliers, the Orlando Magic, who playing humping the ball in practice. They need to be shooting the ball in the hoop. What a team we don't play. The Sacramento Kings, which I say
the Sacramento Kings, the Timberwolves.
Mitchell rookie.
Free De'Aaron Fox, all right?
Free
De'Aaron Fox from California's capital because he deserves way better than that.
But the Mitchell kid they drafted, he's going to be nice. The Mitchell kid is going to be nice.
Nah, he's not going to be that nice, and no one's going to know about him because he's on the Kings.
Yeah, I'm going to say his floor could be like a Marcus Smart. His ceiling can be like
the flop god.
Yeah, Marcus Smart, a great defensive player, a great two-way player. You said what team? So what team you guys want to do next?
Why don't we do the Phoenix Suns?
You want to do the Suns? All right.
They definitely. It's not like they didn't get to the NBA Finals last year.
Them niggas ain't even extended DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah. So, Phoenix Suns made it to the finals last year. We 100% all say we were shocked that they did that. They got Chris Paul, Devin Booker.
Your boy Campaign made it to the NBA Finals.
Hey, do not bring him up. Do not bring him up.
Your favorite player.
Okay? Don't bring him up. I hate him, bro. Yeah, there was a running joke on our radio show that Kevin used to always troll me with Cameron Payne, bro. Stop bringing him up, man. But I got to give respect where it's due. He was balling out. I mean, if you shoot the ball every time you touch it, and you're a professional.
Lakers series, man. God damn.
That boy shot that ball every time he touched it. But now with the Phoenix Suns, they made it to the finals. I highly doubt they make it to the finals again. They got problems with DeAndre Ayton, which I don't understand why they pay everybody else on the roster.
They pay everybody else, but not
Ayton. Like, don't get me wrong. Giannis did expose him and exposed the Suns. No, let me finish. Giannis exposed him and the Suns. The reason why he exposed him, obviously, he's not big enough to guard Giannis. He's too strong. But two, he exposed the fact that the Suns don't have another interior defender.
They don't.
So once Ayton was out, it was cooked food. And
they don't. It was barbecue chicken alert, Shaq.
That is true. Yeah.
This was the first time.
Barbecue chicken.
This was the first time I had to stop and say, I can't believe Coach Bud actually coaching, because to make the sit that I had a mindset of the adjustment and say, okay, let's get Ayton out the game. Once Ayton out the game,
let Coach Bud out coach you.
Yeah, you can't. Monty got to do better. I love Monty. That's the one thing I wasn't worried about.
Monty really got out coached by Coach Bud.
That's the one thing that I wasn't worried about with the series. I said Chris Paul gonna play better at point guard, and Monty's gonna out coach Bud. He gonna coach circles around him.
Yeah, everybody thought that.
And when it was the opposite, I was shocked.
Yeah.
Salute.
But I mean, guys,
what the fact about the Suns, guys.
I mean, the big thing with the Suns is that, I mean, Devin. Let's not pull any punches, guys. Devin Booker did not play all that well in the NBA Finals, especially the games where they were not, especially when they were not in the desert either.
He didn't even play that well versus the Clippers either.
No, he didn't. So the biggest thing is that Devin Booker needs to step up, especially come playoff time, because they relied on Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton in that NBA Finals to even keep the game close. So Devin Booker needs to figure it out, as far as I'm concerned. I'd say wins, probably, 45, 50, something like that. They'll be up there. They'll probably be a top 2-3 seed, I think. But unless they can get seriously better on the defensive end, I don't see them having a shot to beat the Lakers and get to the NBA Finals again. Because they kind of ran into the perfect storm with teams getting key injuries at critical times.
Them and the Bucks, honestly. But injuries part of the game. What about you, Flight? What you think?
What was the team?
Phoenix Suns.
They're not going to make it to the finals again.
No,
not.
I believe so.
Agreed. Speaking of,
We might as well
go to the other side. Another team that made the finals. Mr. Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, the number 2 ranked player in the NBA. I think Chris Middleton should be ranked higher than 19, but that's probably around that range. Drew Holiday defending championships. I think Giannis, I'm going to say this right now. I think Giannis won the MVP this year. I just really
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because now he got the confidence, bravado.
Yeah.
In the preseason, what I wanted to see from the Bucks is I exactly got it. And all I wanted to see for the Milwaukee Bucks was Giannis shooting jump shots. And Giannis was hitting them greatly. And he was taking great shots. Even they did a side-by-side comparison. And I think he did a 2K change and put Chris Middleton jump shot on because him and Chris Middleton jump shot is starting to look alike. But their post fade is nice now. So I can honestly see Giannis winning MVP this year. Do I see them going back to back again? It's a strong possibility, but I think the loss of PJ Tucker is really going to hurt them. DiVincenzo is coming back, but I think the Bucks will have to make a move again to get another 3-and-D guy like a PJ Tucker because their biggest hurdle was going to be the Brooklyn Nets because KD almost beat them by himself. And if you didn't have PJ Tucker in that series, the series would have been over like 6 games, even with KD by himself. So I got the Bucks making a deep run in the playoffs. I see them back at the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
But coincidentally losing to the Brooklyn Nets.
I'm with you, SB.
Yes, sir. Salute, Khalil. We just talked about your Cavaliers, man. You missed it. So what you guys think about the Bucks?
I think the Bucks, they're gonna be right there, just with the heavyweights. Past the conference finals, I think is a must.
Yep.
Especially with all this stuff going on with Ben Simmons and Kyrie. They're the only for certain thing that's intact right now. So that we got to put that into consideration.
They just kicked out Ben Simmons.
They just fined him a decent chunk of change too.
And then they suspended him.
And guys, I know, Shaq. We were talking about the Bucks, but I just wanted to address the quick press conference that a reporter asked Joel Embiid about it, and I absolutely I loved his answer. That's not my job because it isn't. Like Ben Simmons, you're a grown ass man. He's a grown ass man. Yeah. Like if you don't want to play, don't play. Don't go through this entire offseason saying that I'm not going to play for the 76ers anymore. I don't want to be here. And then you acting like a spoiled brat. You actually do go to practice finally, and then you act like a little bitch, and then you get kicked out.
He's out there pouting, man. He's out there pouting.
Because now, see, look, Ben Simmons don't realize this, and this is what I want to tell Ben Simmons. I'm gonna probably make a short. I'm gonna do a version of this on TikTok and do everything. If Ben Simmons really wanted to get traded, this is what he's supposed to do. First of all, he's ruining his draft stock, and he's ruining any chance of any team taking him because now it's like, okay, you're a cancer to the team. Yep. If I really wanted to get traded, I would have had the Jimmy Butler mindset. Go in practice. I would have tried to dunk on Joel Embiid. I would have balled out everybody. I came in practice ready to play to try to get traded. I've been balling every day. As soon as any reporter asks me a question about it, I don't want to talk about it. I'm professional. I'm here to do my job. I already put the trade request in. So whenever it happens, it happens. But until then, I'm a Philadelphia 76er. So I'm going to play hard. I'm a professional. So I'm just going to come do my job until I get traded. That's it. Y'all already know I asked for a trade. It's public.
And Shaq.
He had this in his pocket the whole practice. And Kevin, not only did he have it in his pocket, when his phone rang, he was answering the phone mid-practice. Like, what are you doing? That's the reason why Joel Embiid didn't care no more, because he's like, okay, bro, you just being disrespectful at this point. And Joel Embiid said the team has been better without him.
It's because the stats have shown they've been better without him.
Mm-hmm.
That's unprofessional.
They move the basketball when he's not on the court. They move the basketball.
Should have been fine.
They give the ball to other players. Other players have the chance to shoot and score and do things.
Mm-hmm.
This is why it's so funny, guys, to me that what was it, about 2 years ago, I think, that Jared Dudley was criticized nationally for saying that Ben Simmons in the full court is one of the best players in the league, but as soon as he crosses half court and a half court offense, he is an average player at best. Because I have said this, Shaq, as long as you have known me, I have said what I'm about to say, and I will say it every day until the day that he proves me otherwise. Ben Simmons is the exact same player that he was when he was at LSU. He has not gotten any better. He's not any bigger. He's not any faster. He's not any stronger. He doesn't play any better defense, doesn't rebound any better, doesn't score any better. He sure as hell doesn't shoot the basketball any better.
He don't even try to shoot it.
So he doesn't try to shoot, doesn't try to score unless he's within 2 feet of the basket. And the bottom line is he is a worse version of Rajon Rondo in my mind, because there was people that called Rajon Rondo a selfish assister. But the thing is, Rondo could do other things. Ben Simmons can't do anything else.
And Kevin, it's crazy you say this though, because a lot of people try to put a mirage over Ben Simmons because he had better defensive numbers this year. But I know you watch a lot of college sports, so I know you know. Can you please tell the world Ben Simmons been this good defensively his whole career, this whole time? He just put up better numbers last year and it looked good, but he's been the same good defender since college, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's never taken that step from being good to elite. Mm-hmm. He's never taken that step because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. He don't want to.
He don't have to work ethic.
That Philadelphia crowd is gonna go crazy. I'm telling you. Philly is a tripped out place. He ain't gonna be able to be that comfortable in Philly. I'm telling you. They're gonna boo him out the building.
They're gonna definitely boo him out the building. He said
Ben Simmons to Sacramento for Buddy Hield and Marvin Bagley. That's an intriguing trade, but it wouldn't work with Joel Embiid already being there, though.
I'm not doing that unless they give me De'Aaron Fox too. Because let me see how many games ESPN got the Bulls projected to win. It was like 45, 40. We did the Bulls first. You know I had to knock my Bulls out first. They got us ranked 19th though. We ain't going. They definitely got us as a play-in team though. They disrespectful. I love the energy though. We from Chicago. We always get down there. They got us at 43 and a half wins, so 44 wins.
It's not bad actually.
What's going on, Rob? We back? Yeah, we back, man. So look, we already know. We go live every game. So Bob be back here live when the Bulls game start. ESPN has they're a little slow, man. They're a little slow. Yeah, exactly. A play-in team. Like they got us as a play-in team.
It's gonna be a long season, man.
Who's next on the list?
Do you guys like that? Like the play-in games? I don't know how I feel about those.
I like it. I
like it because it brought excitement back
for the money. For the
money, and it brought excitement. It was like it's like a pre-playoff game to the playoff game.
Is it going to be like how it was? Is it going to be how it was last year with where it was like a double elimination?
Yeah. It's going to be like that.
That's crazy. I forgot that they had Vucevic.
Yes. Oh my God! Do you know how much? If I can send you a list from we talk about the process era only of the list of talent that they had. I'm gonna tell you another thing. Did you know they had Jeremiah Grant, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah.
They had Thaddeus Young at
one
point.
Young.
Except the whole thing with MC Dub though. MC Dub was not. He was putting up great he was empty stats, guys. On when he was a rookie, when he won Rookie of the Year, he was empty stats. He was able to do whatever he wanted on a bad team.
No, I'm not gonna say that. He was balling.
Yes, he was, Shaq.
He was balling.
He was empty stats on a bad team.
I disagree with that one.
Of
I
course
can't
you
do
do.
it. Nah, he was balling. Now, second year, this when he fell off and everything. But speaking of the team who ended the process, roulette, real, let's go. Boom, Hawks. Talk about the Atlanta Hawks. Surprised everybody, made the Eastern Conference Finals, which everybody thought that would never happen. Ice Trey proved me wrong because everybody know I was going on a rant all last year calling Trae Young overrated. And I can tell you right now, respectfully, he proved me wrong. I told you, I felt like it was like one of y'all must have been clipping what I'm saying because I told y'all if you send Trae Young emails or not emails, DMs, I'm getting too old to my emails, DMs about like bets or anything like that, he respond. So y'all must have been sending him something because every day when I said something about Trae Young being overrated, he went off. He went off every game. I said, bro, what are y'all doing? It got to be something. Because then as soon as he do it, everybody looking for me. SB, where you at? We heard you talking. SB, where you at? So now, but once again, I'm not going to doubt the Hawks. I mean, I'm not going to doubt Trae Young as a player no more, but as the Hawks as a unit, I don't know if they're going to be as good as they was last year because people forget this. They was trash. They was on the way to be a lottery team before they switched coaches.
Yeah.
Now, Nate McMillan came over and took over this team and had these guys solidified and had these guys out here balling. I still see the Hawks being a great team, a great young team. I can see them making the playoffs, maybe to the second round. Only thing I'm worried about with Trae Young now is that they changed the rule with the jump shot, the little fake run into you foul shot that he was getting off a lot. That was like an extra little 10 points a game he was getting.
I mean, Shaq, that's not even just going to affect Trae Young, though. I mean, think about how many guys that's going to affect. That's going to affect guys like James Harden, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Chris Paul. Hell, even guys like Paul George and Kawhi for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's gonna be very interesting to see how that rule change is gonna play out this year and how that's gonna affect the flow of the offense throughout the season for the NBA.
Okay. All right. Anything else on the anybody got something on the Hawks? What you guys think about the Hawks this year? Like Todd.
I think the Hawks will be about just as we're ready were last year. Like around in the middle of the pack, like as far as the playoffs though.
I can see that.
I can see that. Yep.
Yeah, 4th through 6th seed. I can see that definitely.
Yeah, like in the middle of the pack.
Okay. I think Flyhead walked away. So
no, I'm right here. Right here.
What you think about?
I'm just like you. Like right now, my kids are up. You know, around the time, I already know. I'm playing video games in the back. You know,
I already know.
But the Hawks. But to be honest with you, the Hawks is going to be a force. You understand? And to be honest with you, I think they're a fraud too. You know, because the Knicks, we should have been right there. If we would have gotten anything out of Julius, we would have been in the conference finals. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really believing too much in the Hawks, but they will be in the mix of the heavyweight teams. But they're a little. I think they're getting hyped more than than people are giving credit. Because Ben Simmons. Look at the path they went on.
Yep.
Ben Simmons are fraudulent. They went through a lot of collapses.
Yep. I 100% agree. That's it. Like you said, I know you got your kids in the background. So whenever you just time in when you time in. I got you.
Right.
I got you. Next up on the list, I'm just gonna go down the list. I'm tired of going up back and forth. Utah Jazz, number 1 seed team in the West. Now I want to talk about a team that you say is a fraud. I wouldn't say they're frauds, but they give me that Atlanta Hawks number 1 seed vibes. Where it's like they're a good regular season team.
Hawks type of.
Yeah, it's a solid team, but they don't have that star power that can win in the playoffs. I love Donovan Mitchell. I think he's going to be a great player, but I don't think he's the guy who can be the number 1 option and lead your team to a deep playoff run. He can be the number 2 guy. I can't see it.
I do like them signing Hassan Whiteside and Rudy Gay in the offseason, though, especially Rudy Gay coming off the bench. I think if he comes off the bench, I think is going to be fantastic in terms of being able to give you some
Rudy is
instant offense off
underrated
the
too.
bench.
Part of me, but Rudy Gay is one of the more underrated players in the league, and dude has really improved his shot. He's a sharpshooter now.
He can still get buckets. No lie, he can still get buckets.
Yeah. Boom, but that's pretty much as I really see on the Utah Jazz. I love Jordan Clarkson off the bench. He giving me the new modern day Jamal Crawford vibes. I love the way he play. I love how the coach of the Jazz actually let the guys run. But now my problem is like with the only thing with Jazz, like who is that guy? Sometimes we wanted to be Mitchell. Sometimes it'd be Gobert, but Gobert can't get the job done. Hold on, we got Khalil in the building. Khalil, what's going on?
What's up, fellas? How y'all?
Chilling. What's going on, Khalil?
Chilling. Hey, I missed the Cavs. What y'all say about the Cavs, bro?
I got you. Hold on.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Hey, that's a fact. Unfortunately, that's a fact. Y'all can go ahead to y'all next team. I just wanted to see what y'all if y'all was gonna bite on it.
Y'all was almost good, you know.
Hey, but you know what though? I do like that guy Darius Garland though. I do like me some Darius Garland.
I think y'all got to get rid of. I think the Cavs want to be a solid young team. They got to trade Saxton. Saxton not the guy. Get rid of Saxton. Find a way to get rid of Love. And
who's gonna take Kevin Love at this point?
Nobody
take that contract.
Nobody want that contract. He don't want to break it down either. He don't want to lose not a dollar.
Well, yeah, why would he?
I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to lose it either. So But next up is the Miami Heat. They added Kyle Lowry, PJ Tucker, Markieff Morris.
Miami.
They got swept out. Now, don't get me wrong. The Heat had a lot of COVID problems last year.
And Victor Oladipo's health too really costed them.
I love my boy. I love my boy Jimmy Butler. Mars. I rock out my boy Jimmy. He's a bull for life. Everywhere I told him, I call him Mr. Win. Whatever we go, because everywhere he go, he wins. I think the Heat will be a solid team. I don't think the addition of Kyle Lowry will really get them over the hump where like they're going to make it back to the finals. I think they're just going to be a middle of the pack Eastern team, like right where my Bulls at, probably like second round team, first round team.
Pretty good odds though if you guys are looking to put a bet. I mean, plus 2,500 back on the Heat if they win the NBA title. That's actually not too bad.
That's not that bad. I if they have a one that's half of them making it to the finals again, I'll probably put a bet on that. But not win, no, I can't do it. But one thing, like we were just talking about the last thing with the Utah Jazz. The Heat has that guy who can close in the playoffs. His name is Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler has shown that he can win games, and that's what you need in the playoffs. Now, only thing I love about Kyle Lowry over Dragic is that he's going to be available. That's it, really. Dragic just wasn't available.
Well, Kyle Lowry's Kyle Lowry's just a really savvy defender too. Yeah. He's just a very savvy vet on both ends of the floor, but especially on defense.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, let's be honest. Dragic has never been a defensive player. I mean, let's be totally honest here. He's never been a good defensive player. But, hey, we'll see what happens. I think it's going to come down to what is going to be the health of Victor Oladipo. Because that really costed them. Because I think the Heat last year were really counting on him being able to give them that extra push.
Mm-hmm.
But he just wasn't there because of his health.
Yeah. See, with me, I think the biggest question for them is I know what I'm going to get from everybody. Like from Bam, Jimmy, Cal, Duncan, PJ Tucker, even Markieff Morris. Is Tyler Hero going to be that bubble Tyler Hero again? I'm glad he's right here too, because that really put the Heat over the top. Like, don't get me wrong, Jimmy Butler was doing his thing, but to have that extra guy, him and Duncan Robinson duo was unstoppable in the bubble. It was crazy. It gave me some. I ain't saying it before everybody go crazy on me. I'm not saying they was Steph and Klay Thompson, but how they was playing, it was on some Steph and Klay Thompson type stuff. Off ball screens, getting open, high pick and rolls, going out the pick and roll, shoot threes. It was like that. So if he can bring that dynamic back out, I would take the Heat seriously. What you guys think?
I think that, and I think Bam should take a leap like forward too. Like Bam pretty much was the same player he was.
Yep.
So for them to really do well, he would have to be the one to me. Because Jimmy is what is Jimmy, like 32, 33 years old?
Yep. Yeah. Around that range, 32, 30, 31, 32, yep.
I mean, he's obviously the best player right now for them, but it would have to be Bam. Bam will have to take over this team at some point. I think he has the talent.
Bam will have to be an uprising.
Thunder, you talking about the Bulls game? I think it's gonna be a close game. It's open tonight. Everybody healthy. It's gonna be professionals. Let's go down to the next team. Did we do this team? Oh, Denver Nuggets. Ooh, Denver Nuggets MVP Jokic.
They just paid Michael Porter Jr. Big
Shout out Michael Porter Jr. getting that bag, young man. I'm still mad the Bulls didn't get him. Without Jamal Murray being here this season, I just see all I see for this team is Michael Porter Jr. having a breakout year. Or that's it. Because without Jamal Murray, they're not going nowhere far. They're gonna be a top that five range, but it can go either way. They could be a low C, or I can see them like from that 5 to 3 range.
Yeah, Jamal Murray probably gonna come back like around like on the halfway point of the season, like around in January.
Yeah. What you got? What y'all guys think about the Nuggets?
I think they're cool. I think they'll do what they did last year, honestly. I mean, it'll be a little more spaced out, of course, because you back to 81 games.
81, games. Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean, to me, they already adapted without playing with Murray. They didn't play with him for like half the whole year and in the playoffs. So, and they still be the quality team without him. So, to me, they'd be probably the same, honestly.
Yeah.
Michael Porter, cool. I like him. But I don't think he's an alpha. He won't be the one to lead the team.
No.
I think Joker is clearly the best player, but they would need another like perimeter guard that can really like do damage for them to be like take them to the next level. They rely too heavily on Murray when you think back when they played against the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. They rely too much on him. Like they should have allowed Joker to really get off. Joker to me is the most clutch player on that team.
Yeah.
Probably the most clutch big man because Embiid ain't clutch at all for real.
Nah, he ain't. You right.
Like, just think about it. Like, who was the one dominating? He was shitting on Anthony Davis. So, like, to me, I don't know. Denver just missing a guard. If they could get a raw-ass guard, like, let's say they get Damian Lillard. It's
over.
Hypothetically.
It's over.
If you put that shit with Joker.
It's over.
That shit would be crazy.
It's over. If the Nuggets, it's crazy about that up, Clear. You read my mind. I said the only way I can literally say the only way the Nuggets will beat that championship contender team, they get somebody like Damian Lillard. If the Nuggets get Damian Lillard, get them the championship now. It's over. It's over.
Except there's no way though that Portland would even consider that unless they got Michael Porter Jr. in return, and that would be at the very least you would have to take him. I would probably.
They got Aaron Gordon. Don't they got Aaron Gordon? Like they got some pieces they can give him. I mean, I didn't know he was going over there to Denver. To be honest, like Denver made a huge splash with that shit. When was the last time they was that aggressive in free agency?
Because I get rid of Dame. I mean, we get Dame. I get rid of Michael Porter Jr. I get rid of Jamal Murray, and I get rid of like Will Barton in the pick. And I go get Dame. Michael Porter Jr. will have to go. It's no question. He will have to.
Man, I would Will Barton. You maybe can keep Aaron Gordon low key, like, but it would definitely be Murray, Barton, and Porter Jr.
Porter. Yep.
Portland to take that.
Yep. Yeah, I'll take it off Denver too. It's over. You don't need Michael Porter Jr. no more. It's over. Anything else on Denver, guys?
It's gonna be telling to I don't know how they're gonna fare. I think they need to make a trade. I think they need to get a real superstar. Now I know they got Jokic, but to pair him with a real superstar, I don't know if Murray is a superstar. Yeah, and like I wasn't pleased with what I seen. They got swept, and I didn't like what Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon what they gave, and they really collapsed when they needed the most. You know, they gave away first round picks to get Gordon. You know, he didn't do nothing when they needed him. They got fouled out. The game was close. You know, he gave him nothing.
Yep.
That's
I watched it. I was sitting there like, what's going on?
You know what happened though, fam? He was in Orlando for a long time.
He don't know how to play winning basketball.
Yeah, he don't know how to play winning basketball. And that's no slight to Orlando because the Cavs trash, and I'll admit that. But like Orlando been trash for a while.
Orlando's been trash for.
They make the playoffs and then they win the first game against whoever they play, and then they get them and swept.
I don't know they get swept.
That's what they are, bro. The Bermuda Triangle of the NBA.
You got him. Hey.
No, I think that might be the Sacramento Kings, though.
Now, Sacramento Kings, purgatory, boy.
No, they go to Orlando and disintegrate. Like, to me, Terrence Ross was a really good player when he was in Toronto, and he went there and just fucking disappeared, bro.
Mm-hmm. We did Philly. We did the Hawks. Dallas Mavericks. All right. Luka Magic.
The hero ball.
Hero ball, Mr. Hero Ball himself. I feel like if the Mavericks can avoid the kryptonite, which is the choke artist is their kryptonite. They can't avoid the Clippers. I feel like if the Mavericks could avoid the Clippers, but now they're automatically going to avoid the Clippers because Kawhi Leonard's. We know Kawhi not finna play this year. Ooh, he game managed on soreness. You think he not finna game manage this whole year out when he actually tore a muscle? Is over with. So with the Dallas Mavericks, I think they're gonna be great. Jason Kidd, the new coach, and I ain't gonna lie, Jason Kidd get a lot of flack, but he know how to take advantage of all his players to use. I expect a big year for Kristaps Porzingis. Luka still's gonna do the same thing Luka's been doing. If they can avoid like the Lakers in the first round, I think I can see the Mavericks making it to the second round. I see them beating the team.
Shaq, when you're saying that you're expecting a big year from Kristaps Porzingis, you're saying you're expecting a big year from Kristaps Porzingis for the 5 minutes that he's on the floor before he gets hurt again, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Just so we're all on the same page there, because I think the last time that man was healthy was the last time Cam Newton was healthy, and Cam Newton hadn't been healthy since he won MVP. So
last time Porzingis was healthy, he had a Knicks jersey on, boy. Man, I ain't gonna lie. If Flight was here,
I'm here. I'm right here.
Man, I know, like, when y'all hear Porzingis in his prime, bro. Porzingis was different in his prime, bro.
He started getting to the paint more.
Yeah, that's why I can't stand him.
Because you a New York cat, bro?
Yes, that's why I can't stand him, because my Knicks, we was a top 4 seed before he got hurt, and then I don't know what happened. He got hurt, and then we were tanking for Zion the following year. He's just causing hell in the front office, and then he's carrying bags in Dallas, but he was the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference, and he was the number 1 option. That's why I didn't understand his decision making,
I'm like, bro, when Porzingis was in his prime in New York, I said, bro, I was looking at him.
He lived in the paint.
Bro, I was like, this is like the rebirth of a young Pau Gasol. People forget how Pau used to play when he was in the Pau used to dunk
on people. He used to dunk on
people. Pau was different when he was on the Grizzlies.
When he was in Memphis.
Yeah. I was like, bro, this is the rebirth. Everybody was hollering Dirk. I said, no, bro. He reminded me of a young Pau Gasol. People, if you all you young people watching, all y'all seen old Pau when he was go look up Pau highlights when he was on the Grizzlies. He was different.
You know what was crazy is that the Lakers traded Mark Gasol to the Grizzlies for his brother. That was the crazy thing about
Technically, they traded
Kwame Brown.
Who the YouTube star is, and they traded for Big Kwame now. Shout out to him. But man, when Porzingis was a star,
an NBA title though.
Well, he played motivated. Honestly, Porzingis did, because remember when Porzingis got drafted to the Knicks, that was the loudest boos.
Yep.
That you can hear in a draft, bro.
Let me see if I can find.
They moved that motherfucker's ears off his head.
You know what the funny thing is? I don't even think half the people that even were booing even knew who he was either. I think that was the other messed up part about it.
Everybody on their mama booing.
So he came in extra motivated.
Right.
I mean, he still is unique. He got to stay more healthy. But to me, for Dallas, right now, as a LeBron fan, being from Cleveland, he going through a lot of the growing pains LeBron went through. Remember, LeBron lost to the Pistons. He lost to the Celtics. Luka lost to the Clippers twice. But the common denominator is that they didn't have an adequate team to compete. I think Luka could win a championship now, given his skills.
His talent.
They just need to play against a different team.
He already got it.
They need to stay the hell away from the Clippers.
I mean, to a degree, like, I think they can beat them. I mean, if Porzingis playing at least like 3 games and he actually do good, they can beat them motherfuckers. The Clippers really wasn't shit for real.
Agreed.
It's his growing pains right now that he going through. Like, you see the numbers he putting up against the Clippers, so it's not like he's struggling against them and all this. Like, he toying with them niggas. They were scared to guard this motherfucker. Like they was putting Patrick Beverly and all these motherfuckers on them. Like
was I the only one that
them.
was like, I while watching that game, I was laughing. I was like, they aren't serious trying to front Kristaps Porzingis with Patrick Beverly.
Like Paul George to me should have had the assignment because you struggling offensively, so you being this two-way player that everybody dubbed you as, you got to take the challenge and trying to slow this shit down. Like I'm telling you, once Luka Doncic get another superstar, see everybody they rating him based off what he got. He don't have nobody else. I mean, LeBron got AD, like Durant got all these motherfuckers. Like everybody got other players. Like Dallas to me need to be the team to get aggressive and try to get somebody. They the only team that's been kind of out of the loop. Yep. Like since all this movement been going on.
Which is very surprising considering Mark Cuban's full willingness to spend money when it comes to trying to get talent on his basketball team too. Yep.
Who would y'all pair with Luka Doncic? Like out of all the stars in the league, it ain't that many superstars, but who would be a good pairing with him?
Why do I? And guys, this is just the first one that crossed into my. Why do I feel like DeAndre Ayton might be a good pick if Phoenix does not sign him? What about DeAndre Ayton?
That would be a good pickup with him though.
They just need to get somebody, bro.
Why is it not downloaded? Okay, whatever.
Ayton got his ass exposed by honest.
Let me see the down. I was trying to find a video of dude. I'm not just playing it off YouTube because I want to hear it. That's the only thing I hate about like when I have my headphones, I can't hear it. But I was trying to show how Knicks fans reacted to. I know y'all remember this video. Hold on, wait, boom, let me get it.
It ain't playing, bro.
No, I gotta switch it over. Boom. Here you go. No, y'all remember this video.
Oh God.
Oh, I remember. Is that Michael Rappaport?
No, it was. I think he sounded like Michael Rappaport though.
Yeah, I think that is. Yeah.
Can y'all hear it?
Nah,
I can't. What? Nah.
Guy, he was only I don't even think he was 220 pounds then either. I don't even think he was that.
I remember this clip right here.
Yeah. Who is this guy?
Everybody think I'm soft.
He don't even have a great guy. Who is this bum? Yeah, but I was trying to find it. But
I got a question. What y'all think about Jason Kidd? What is he gonna switch anything up?
Yeah, he gonna make Luka the MVP. Luka gonna be the MVP.
Yeah, he gonna make him.
You gotta think, bro. He was the one who unlocked Giannis.
Yeah, because he let Giannis take all his lumps and just let Giannis play when he was 18, 19 and barely even knew how the game of basketball worked.
Right.
Who my top? No, wait. I want
Dallas can get like.
Hey, Shaq, don't talk with your mouth full of food. It's rude.
Almost died, man. I want you guys to answer this too. Who y'all top 5 teams in the season? I'll go first. I'll go Nets, Lakers, Bucks. Nets, Lakers.
Record wise or just
your top 5 teams in general. Any way you want to look at it. I go Nets, Lakers, Bucks. Ooh. I don't care. Bulls.
Oh, for God's sake.
And man. I'm gonna go on a limb and I'm gonna say the Mavericks because Luka's gonna be in the MVP conversation. I'm gonna say the Mavericks. This is my top 5 teams. What about y'all? I have my own reasons. I'm going more than just record.
So it's teams that you like basically more.
Well, who you think gonna be the top 5 teams if you entering the season?
Well, therefore you're delusional, Shaq.
Sometimes.
Most times.
I will say this: if I do put Dallas in my top 5, it would be because I think Dallas gonna make a big move. I think Luka's gonna start off hot, and Porzingis is gonna start off decent. Then he gonna get injured probably again, and then they gonna look to trade him. So they gonna make a splash and get somebody like a big name. It may be Damian Lillard, who knows? But I think they're gonna get somebody huge this year. That's just my, you know what I'm saying, my opinion. That would be the only way I put them in there. But I do like their team though.
I guess I'd go in no particular order: Brooklyn, Milwaukee, the Lakers. I'll say the Heat and the Nuggets.
Heat and the Nuggets. Okay, I can see the Heat and the Nuggets. What you, Tosh?
Yeah, the 3, Lakers, Nets, Bucks. Then I got the I got the Suns, and then
Okay.
the Suns and
Got you, Flight.
then my 15 would be the Heat.
Heat. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go Bulls. MacDev, you already know. Let's go Bulls.
I echo the Nets, the Nets, Bucks, Lakers, and I'm gonna go with the Bulls and the Hornets. You know, I'm gonna take the. I think those gonna be two must-see teams. I think the Hornets because you got Rookie of the Year LaMelo Ball. A lot of people is gonna be looking at his progression. You know, he's going to his second year. Let's see that jump that he makes. You know, he's got a lot going on for himself. You know, he got his MB1 sneakers dropping in December, the top of December. You understand? This dude got a lot of momentum on his favor.
You copy you a pair? I know you're finna copy you a pair, ain't you?
Of course. I'm getting 3. I'm getting 3 pairs. One for me, one for my son, one for my 2 sons. I got 2 sons. I got to get a pair. 2 pairs.
You gonna get the all red, or you gonna get the Hornets?
I'll probably get the Hornets colors.
Welcome to Big Baller Zone.
Because I didn't like the orange ones like that. I always said I don't really like that colorway.
The red, yeah.
Yeah, but
welcome to Big Baller Zone.
Damn.
I got it. But no, I seen a Flight. No lie, I seen the Hornets colorway. The Hornets colorway look nice though.
Right.
Who next? Golden State.
Yep.
Steph Curry. First of all, at the end of the day, I'm gonna make this one quick with these guys.
Oh boy.
At the end of the day, because people been mad because I've been going on my rant about that. If Russ wins the ring, he would be ranked higher than Steph, or he should be ranked right next to Steph all time. But at the end of the day, salute Joe Bond, salute T Streets. At the end of the day, this team gonna live. Their success is gonna live and die off if Klay Thompson is healthy. Because Steph Curry shows that he can play good, but he cannot lead a team to the playoffs. Steph Curry shows that he can play good, but he cannot lead a team to wins on his own. So without Klay Thompson playing, this team will be either a play-in team or out the playoffs. Period. I don't care if Steph Curry averaged 35.
And guys, there's also the fact that last year the Golden State actually played better when James Wiseman actually wasn't in the lineup as opposed to when he was, because their defense was literally the worst in the league.
Yep.
When he was in the lineup.
He fouled too much.
Yep. That's why they trying to trade him. He don't fit with their team. I bet they mad they didn't pick LaMelo now. LaMelo with this team would have been nice. LaMelo with this worst team would have been nice. I know they hurt they didn't draft LaMelo. I know they probably mindset was that they didn't need him, but
no, they didn't draft him because they didn't want to upset Steph Curry.
Steph Curry didn't want him?
They didn't want to. They didn't want to, probably put Steph Curry in his primary position. Probably that's why.
At the 2. But think about this though. The lineup could have been Melo at the point, Steph 2, Klay 3, Dre, Wiggins at the 4, Dre at the 5.
So you're gonna take the ball out of Steph Curry's hands?
The ball don't be in Steph Curry's hands now. It be in Draymond's hands. Steph only gets the ball
like half the time.
So basically, you would have
Curry still had a ball. He still had a ball more than everybody.
But I'm saying, for playmaking purposes, the ball run through Draymond.
Yeah, basically, you would have LaMelo and Draymond as 2
running the
primary playmakers.
Yeah,
James Wiseman is a pretty solid guy. I mean, I'm not as high on him as a lot of people is, but that's what they always needed. Even in a championship reign, they didn't have a big man.
Is he healthy? He should be. I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
For his sake, he better be.
My whole point is this though: is the reason why I'm gonna tell you the reason why I don't like the Warriors picking Wiseman, because Wiseman is gonna be good, but big men, you have to give them time. Big men don't really start to flourish till like their 4th season. Once they get their big man body, They to learn more about the game, learn how to pace themselves within the game because the game has moved very fast. So with the Warriors tab for all right, stop the cap, T Streets. But the Warriors are not in we gonna give you time to develop mode. The Warriors are still in championship mode. So I just see this Warriors team without Klay Thompson, they will be like I said, playing team to me.
Basically where they were last year.
Hey, T Street, stop the cap too, bro. Jordan Poole not better than LaMelo. We can stop that right now. Jordan Poole might not be better than Iguodala. Atlanta, baby, 1 Klay, 2 Iggy, Wiggins. Oh well, I guess Steph. Steph at the 1 Klay. Yeah, that's probably gonna be y'all lineup. Yeah, that's gonna be
to wrap up Golden State. They'd never get back to that level that they was playing at ever again.
No.
This is what I'm gonna say because everybody known for me is SB. You a KD, you over KD level. Y'all made me a KD.
Their dynasty's over. Did
I get rid of this? Let me put my boy KD up here. Let them know these boys ain't been the same since KD left. So all that KD needed them.
Well, no, SB, to be fair,
no.
He traded away. No, listen, they traded away a lot of their players just to get them. Remember, Golden State was winning because they had strength in numbers. That was their whole little motto and shit. You had guys like Barbosa and all them dudes coming off your bench.
He retired.
Like they would go up by like 10, 12 points, and then that bench would come in and extend those leads out to 25 points. So Curry and them was coasting during those, especially that 15 and 16 reign. Like them motherfuckers, they caught lightning in a bottle, and they panicked when LeBron beat them in the finals. And went and got Kevin Durant. All that shit about Draymond was in the parking lot. All of that shit was true. He was mad as fuck that they lost to them because people blame him for fucking blowing a series when he gets suspended for hitting LeBron and shit. But people don't give a credit to this motherfucker was the best player on the floor in Game 7. What did Draymond have in that Game 7? 37, 36, 37 points. I think he had a triple-double.
Draymond Green ball. So, he made up for the game he missed.
So he made up for it, and y'all still lost. And Draymond saw that shit and was like, "We about to go get Kevin Durant," because they had already built a relationship with him, and they knew he wanted to leave. But the media overhyped it like it was Russell's fault. Durant was gonna leave either way it went. It don't matter if they would have went to the finals. Still was leaving.
And this the crazy part too about it. And it was like, and I feel like I think KD and Russ were just feeding into it because Russ got an ego, KD got an ego, but it's like two opposite ways. KD like the little shy ego, but he get irritated, then he'll pop off. Russ is just an angry guy because KD got caught on one of his burner accounts. When remember that one where they first caught him, he said the reason why he left it had nothing to do with Russ.
Exactly.
He said he was tired of them not giving them help. He said him and Russ couldn't win with them. He was tired of it. He was like, "What can me and Russ do? Y'all not giving us nobody."
They had a team. To me, that was a lame duck excuse.
They had a
because
team,
they had Golden State up 3-1.
They were clear. 3-1.
It was clear they was the better team. They was the better team.
But listen, was it because of the Thunder as a team or just Russ and KD was balling? Because when Russ and KD wasn't balling, they lost. Every game that Thunder won, Russ and KD balled out.
But KD was
but that's what you're supposed to keep doing. When you got a team up 3-1, do what got you to 3 games. You can't make the excuse that all of a sudden their team didn't matter, but they mattered during the 3 games that you was up by. Like you can't have it both ways. So
I don't think they matter. I think just KD and Russ carried to me.
Well, of course that was their team. You know what I'm saying? But
they had nobody else.
They had Adams. Like they had a better overall team. They had a better overall team.
That was when Ibaka was still there too.
They had a better. Hold on, wait. They had a better overall team than the 73-9 Warriors.
No, I'm talking about as far as you got Kevin Durant. Who on that team is better than Kevin Durant on the Golden State Warriors?
Nobody.
Okay, right. So who was better than Russell Westbrook outside of give him and Curry. But Klay Thompson surely wasn't.
Klay Thompson was right at that level with Rucker. This was before
he wasn't. He wasn't nowhere near.
Yes, he was.
Klay
was scoring 60. What are y'all talking about?
He did that in 1 quarter. Look at Klay Thompson's. Look at Klay Thompson's fucking finals numbers. He been to what 5 finals, right?
Yeah. I'm not saying Klay was better than Russ. I'm saying he's not that far behind him at that time. He wasn't that far behind him. He's not better than Russ, but I'm saying he wasn't that far behind him. Clay was nice. This was Clay as a number 2 guy, not a 3. Clay was the number 2 guy. Clay was balling.
Offensive and defensively because
and
he
defensively.
had to. So yeah, you're right. I'll give you that. He's much better than Russ defensively, but as far as
he's not a better player, but Clay was right behind him though. Clay not that far off behind Russ at that point in time. This wasn't MVP Russ. This wasn't MVP Russ yet. Y'all got to remember that.
Hey, real talk though. Fuck the Golden State Warriors. We talked about them motherfuckers for like a half an hour.
Yeah. Go on to the next one. Let me get KD out.
They out of here, man.
Yeah, Clippers. A lot of Clippers. Do y'all really want to prolong this? It's just Paul George by himself, or I can hit the Stephen A on it.
How much of a disappointment has Reggie Jackson been over the course of his
career? Who? I need to
Bobby Shmurda.
Oh,
he did pretty good in the playoffs for the Clippers.
Kevin, I'm gonna tell you this. Remember I was telling you it's another guy who I don't like just as much Cameron Payne, but I kept telling you I'm never gonna tell you who it is. It was the other guy was Reggie Jackson. I fucking hate Reggie Jackson. I don't know why. I just don't like him, bro. I don't like his game. Not like in real life. If I ever see him in real life, I'd be like, you know what's up. Same thing with Cameron Payne. Just basketball wise, I freaking hate him.
What you think about him in the playoffs this year?
He did his thing. He did his thing. I was shocked. He was balling out.
You think that's just a flash in the pan that'll never happen, or is that him going forward?
Nah, that was just a little flash. He did it all the time.
You got to credit about the Chris Paul.
Yeah. Yep. Why you say that? Why you say give credit to Chris Paul?
Because I feel like Chris Paul probably pushed him, you know?
You talking Reggie Jackson?
No, pardon me. I thought you meant Cameron Payne. My bad. Not Reggie Jackson.
Yeah! Don't bring him up.
Because I know you don't like Cameron Payne like that either.
Yeah, that boy is Dookie. That boy is Dookie.
Your boy.
Yeah. Man, he Dookie. But the Clippers, I feel like it's nothing to really talk about them about. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit them with
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
we don't care.
Next up, Boston Celtics on the list. And my boy,
hold up.
We're true.
What up, King Staff?
SB, man. Why did you cap on the Thunder like that? Seriously. That team was one of the most talented in the league. They were top 2 or 3 talent-wise overall, man. That team was not that they were naming people. Like you just like, nah, fuck that. Trash. No, they are good quality players, bro. Like
what year was
like
they
suck.
When
they lost to Golden State,
right? That was 2015-2016, guys.
55. Let's go.
Yeah. So Steven Adams,
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Serge Ibaka, Enes Kanter,
Serge Ibaka, Dion Waiters.
This what y'all call a talented roster?
Yes, that is a talented roster.
So you're gonna tell me that Steven Adams, Serge Ibaka, and Enes Kanter aren't any good, Shaq?
No.
Exactly. I know you. I know you didn't just say that.
They had Roberson starting, and he was a liability.
He was the best defender on the team.
Andre Roberson was there for one job, Shaq, to play defense, and that's what he did. That was his one job, and he made the all-defense second team that year. He was there for one reason and one reason only, to play defense.
But he was trash.
So you telling me that Thabo Sefolosha on the 2015 Atlanta Hawks team, who, by the way,
he can hit a jumper,
all-stars than anybody else. You're telling me that he was trash too when he was there for one reason and one reason only to play defense?
He can hit a jumper though. He can.
So you measure a player's value as only their ability to score the basketball. That's their only value.
If he's a liability on offense, yes.
Because if that's the case, then Bam ain't honestly all that valuable neither.
Bam could score the ball. Let me see, what year was that?
Bam's only scoring off of dunks and putbacks. He ain't pulling up to shoot no jump shot.
He in the way though. Bam can't hit the midi. He can hit a midi. He can't hit nothing.
Yeah, when he's wide open.
Bam is much better offensively than Andre Roberson. If that's the discussion y'all having.
Oh yeah. What year is this? 2015, 16.
I mean, but yeah, he plays big man.
Let's look at Roberson. This man shot 12% from 3.
He wasn't supposed to shoot the ball.
He only shot the ball. That's like the end of the shot clock. Oh, I got to get the shot up type shots.
Just leave him wide open.
Let's see what he shot.
So Shaq, all right, so let me give you a better example.
He shot 31% from that year, though.
So you're telling me that Kendrick Perkins, when he was on Boston, you're telling me he was a liability. You're telling me he's
a big man, though, but he can still score off like the little dunks and put back. Roberson sitting at the 3-point line.
By your definition that you just said, that you measure.
I say as a guard.
Why does a guard have to only score?
Because look, okay, perfect example. What is Russ good at doing? Getting to the rim. If Roberson can't shoot, if I know I'm guarding Roberson, I know he cannot shoot. I'm packing the paint so Russ cannot score the ball, which they did in that series. Because guess what? We leaving Roberson open. If he hit the shot, he hit the shot. And 12% of the time he did. And 100% of the time he was missing. That makes a difference. Your defense doesn't even Tony Allen to a point at least hit an open jump shot where you just cannot leave him open. That's my whole point. He was a liability because he couldn't even hit a wide open jump shot where people was guarding him from the paint. He was in the way. His defense wasn't even that good because Steph was still scoring. Clay was still scoring. Harrison Barnes was still scoring. He got
hurt.
It don't matter. But my whole point is that he was more in the way. His defense wasn't worth the offensive liability that he was. That's
apparently it was because they had Golden State down 3-1.
But they came back. How much? I bet Steph averaged probably like 30 that series.
Roberson did a tremendous job on Klay Thompson.
I was going to say, Shaq, what is you talking about
I disagree. I disagree. How much Klay averaged that series? Look it up.
I don't remember.
You got you right in front of your computer, ain't it?
Let me look it up. Okay, I closed that.
Hey, SB Kev, I'm about to get up out of here. I'll check on you later, man. Appreciate you.
Man.
All right, Flight.
All right, Flight, if you go light later, I'm probably pull up on you. All right, hold on. Let me go back again. Let me look at this series one more time before we get on that one. It's crazy how the OKC Thunder so bad. We got to talk about them from years past.
Yeah, they suck.
They suck. Yeah, they do. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to series stats. Klay Thompson averaged 25-5. I guess Klay Thompson reached his points when he shot 41% from three and 41% for the field. Where did Roberson do a good job on him at?
Is that the playoffs?
That was that series. This series alone.
So when did Roberson go? When did he get injured?
What did we say is that was the series? I don't see where.
See. Hold on, wait. Let me go to OKC and see that Roberson played. Roberson played all 7 games. And actually, the crazy part about it, me talking bad about him, he shot 44% for the field this series. And he was still in the way.
I ain't said that. I just think OKC should have beat them. Like they was up 3 games to 1.
Let me zoom in on this again. Let me show you how much when I say he was in the way.
Oh, here we go.
Here you go. Andre Roberson.
Just to be clear, I'm not taking up for Andre Roberson. This was y'all's discussion. Bam was a much better offensive scorer.
Yeah, Bam was way better scorer. He shot 8. He only shot at a whole 7-game series. Count up that minutes. He only shot 18 threes. He only hit 8.
Again, Shaq.
Hey, that's
not his job, though. That wasn't what he was out there for.
Exactly. That's still pretty good.
That's not a bad percent. And again, Shaq, you have to remember what was his role on this team. His job was not to shoot the ball. The guys who were supposed to provide the bulk of the offense are Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and Serge Ibaka, the 3 guys that are at the top of the screen right now. That is who's supposed to score.
But
not Andre Roberson.
No,
that is not his job to score.
Okay, I get it with his job to score.
Anything he gives you is a bonus.
But
you aren't counting on him to score.
Listen, but the whole point is this, though. At a point in time, once KD and Russ go crazy score, because look, I know it got bad to a point because KD shot 28% from 3 this series. You know how we done see KD play. KD is not shooting as bad on a one-on-one matchup. Those are double teams. Those are blitzes. Where else would they come from? All from maybe Roberson's player, maybe Cantor's player.
I have seen him shoot pretty bad against Tony Allen and Patrick Beverly. So I'm not going to say that.
He ain't shoot 20. He ain't shoot 28%.
I don't know how bad it was,
So
but I remember it was pretty bad.
you're blaming that on Andre Roberson and Kevin Durant by themselves. Isn't that number one? It's his job to try to pass out of that double team, but also you also bring that into the coaching to not adjust to that? Mm-hmm. No, it's not Andre Roberson's fault. Mm-hmm. Not just him.
No, I'm not saying it's just Robeson's fault. I'm just saying that it's like he played a part in why we got on the subject of why he left. I'm just saying the roster wasn't talented. We kind of got away from what we was talking about.
SB, this is the first channel that ever talked about Andre Roberson extensively.
Let's thank you.
Why are we talking about this?
Thank you. All
right, well then, who the hell are we going to talk about now? Are we going to Boston now?
Yes. Do y'all want to lock in?
Yeah, where True at?
True cabin. I hit the bell on him.
Boston is a 6 seed. At the most.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I show a little bit of love for Boston because everybody know I'm a big Jason Tatum fan. I love Jason Tatum. I just wish he didn't play for the Celtics. Honestly, I'm happy that we got Lonzo Ball now. But every Lakers fan is punching the air and wishing they could have had Jason Tatum because Jason Tatum would have definitely been the next Kobe Bryant in the Lakers jersey. He'd have been the next guy up. But besides Jason Tatum, I
wouldn't go that far.
Oh, you better stop that cap right now.
He was going to be the next Kobe. Yeah.
Jason Tatum in another lifetime would not
in the
be
Celtics jersey.
Yeah, he can. He gonna do it in the Celtics jersey. He is already the next Kobe.
Oh,
he don't show that winning mentality.
Oh, he don't have that Mamba mentality, Shaq. Get out of here.
Portland Trailblazers.
Trash.
They're gonna be around the same way they is. I actually hope.
Trash.
This okay. Look, the reason why I always bring up Portland.
6, 7 seed, bounced in the first round, like always.
Yeah,
move on.
Forget the point of Portland. This is the point I'm going to ask this question for you guys.
The Bulls
isn't this crazy how we live in a world today? It's a double-edged sword, and let me explain to you how. It's like you can't win for winning, you can't win for losing. It's a lose-lose situation.
That's true. That's how the world is today.
Okay, so we criticize LeBron and KD for leaving we're leaving and making a better situation for themselves to win. But you want guys to stay and win. This whole time, everybody been clamoring for Damian Lillard to leave. Also, back then, they bashed Carmelo Anthony for staying in New York to try to win, but call him a money chaser.
That's true.
I feel like when is we ever going to get into a happy medium? Because I feel like
we're not.
Never, because it's never been that way, SB.
Yeah.
It's
stupid. Exactly. It's so stupid.
It's always just gonna be whatever it is that people want it to be. Because when players leave and go team up, we as fans think that it's not fair and teams think that they owe us something. They owe us a hometown discount. They owe us for bringing them in the league. When the fact of the matter is players don't owe any of these teams a damn thing, especially since free agency first became a thing back in the late 80s and especially the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
These players don't owe teams a damn thing because they will replace you if they're able to. I mean, look at what happened with Toronto. I mean, obviously it worked out well for Toronto because they got a championship out of the deal with trading DeMar DeRozan for Kawhi, but DeMar was under the impression that he was going to stay north of the border in Canada his whole career. So did his best friend Kyle Lowry.
Mm-hmm.
But then guess what? Then they up and traded him, and then Toronto won a championship out of it. So teams are going to do whatever they want. So as far as I'm concerned, if Dame wants to stay in Portland, he can stay in Portland if he wants. If people are going to hate him for it, well, then guess what? They're like, winning's not his priority. Maybe he just likes where he's at.
Well, maybe you want to win where he's at.
Yeah, he wants to win where he's at. And if it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. I mean, look at Vince Carter. Shaq, you already know where I'm going with this. He's my favorite player of all time. I don't care how little he played at the end of his career.
Hey, I'm with you.
You talking about Vince Carter?
I'm with you.
He came out and said, I don't want to just be a ring chaser after his tour of duty with the Nets. And then I think after the Nets, he went to the Orlando Magic because that was right after they went to the NBA Finals with Dwight.
Yep.
He said, he's like, I just want to play basketball. If Dame wants to play basketball, he's happy in Portland. Let him go be happy in Portland. If LeBron happy out in LA, let him be happy out in LA with him and his family and his sons. As far as I'm concerned, I could have an opinion, guys. You guys can have your opinions. SB can have his opinions. But the fact of the matter is none of us at the end of the day, none of our opinions don't mean a goddamn thing to any of these guys, and I don't think they should listen to any
They
of
do
us.
to Kevin Durant.
We already know that one. But,
no, that's not me being disparaging. Kevin Durant, to me,
he does.
He's a fan
he does
really good at basketball.
He is.
Like, I've never seen a superstar of his magnitude care about what regular people say on Twitter and all.
Care about what these little kids say.
I've never seen that.
Well, I know Matisse Thybulle did drop. Hold on, Matisse Thybulle on the 76ers got a YouTube, and I think he did a vlog about Ben Simmons getting kicked out of practice. Hold on, let me see.
Decent.
Yeah, I heard he showed up and was disengaged and shit from the practice and all this.
Let me see.
He ain't shit anyway. And
they lied. Instagram clickbaited me. Son of a bitch.
Wow.
I was ready. I was like, I want to hear this. Yeah. But my two questions about Portland that I want to ask. One is about them, and then one is for other teams. My first question is, how do you guys think Chauncey Billups was going to do his first year?
It depends on what Dame allow him to do.
He's still not going to go in to play any defense yet because his three best players play no type of defense. Lillard, McCollum, and Nurkic. They all play no type of defense. Yeah. So it don't matter what he tries to do because unless he gets those three to actually get their heads out of their ass and play at the defensive end of the court, it's not going to matter.
Okay. And my second question is this. Okay, Portland playing bad. You know what? All right, Dame, we're gonna trade you. Besides the Lakers and the Nets, I know everybody gonna say Lakers and Nets. I don't think they got the capital to move.
Hell nah, not to either one.
Who should be the first team call in Portland for Damian Lillard?
I'd say the Nuggets or the Mavericks.
I would. The Nuggets, damn.
I say the Nuggets or Philly.
1,000%.
Nuggets or Philly.
Philly too. Philly's up there too.
Philly,
for sure.
Yeah, Philly.
Yeah, except that the whole thing with Philly though is you have to figure out who they want to trade. And we all know that it's either going to be Ben Simmons, but they asking way too much for Ben Simmons. I don't think any team in the NBA is going to give up what the 76ers want for Ben Simmons. No team in the NBA is going to do that.
Trey asked how we talk about rookie of the year. No, I'm gonna do rewards at the end, but we almost done because half the trash teams we don't care about, but we definitely gonna get into the awards prediction after. I got you, bro. Stay tuned. We definitely going through that.
All right, are we going? What about Shaq? Are we gonna do Memphis?
Yep, Memphis is actually next. They're a good prediction, Kevin. Memphis Grizzlies, I love this team. Ja Morant, I wish the Bulls could have got him that year, but we cool with that. Ja Morant, I see the Grizzlies team being the playoff team.
Love me some Jaren Jackson on there.
Triple J.
Glad they signed him to an extension.
Triple J. Only thing that I didn't like that Memphis Grizzlies did, but I know they did it for money purposes, I believe, if I remember off the top of my head, was trading Valanciunas. I think Valanciunas was a great big man for them. I don't know what Steven Adams going to do with them, but I know Steven Adams does play good when he has a good point guard, as he showed when he was with Russell Westbrook.
That's where Steven Adams went. He went to Memphis.
Yeah, he went to Memphis. They traded
Valanciunas. They got rid of Valanciunas. I like Valanciunas better than him.
Me too. I think Valanciunas fit better.
Valanciunas always been good. That's what's crazy. He get moved a lot, but he always been good.
I'm not gonna lie. If I doubt Pelicans do that because they're a cheap franchise, but if Valanciunas was to ever get bought out, the Nets or the Lakers need to be on it. I would release
the Lakers.
White.
Need to stop. I'm sick of seeing everybody got on a Lakers jersey. God damn.
I know everybody that wore a Lakers jersey. But any team that needs like a big and that's like a good playoff push, go get Valanciunas. Valanciunas is a solid big man.
The Nets would need to get him.
I do like Zaire Williams.
The Nets get him. It's over.
I do like Zaire Williams to Memphis as well, though. I do like Zaire Williams getting drafted by.
Hold on, wait a minute. No wonder why the Grizzlies. I guess it had to be money. Valanciunas averaged 17 and 12 last year.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. He always been that though. Even in Toronto, when he was in Toronto.
Guys, I had a really heated discussion with someone at the country club that I work at about who do you guys think is better right now that they've both been in the league the exact same amount of time?
Okay.
Or who's more impactful, Ja Morant or Zion?
Ja, no debating easily. Easily, Ja Morant for me. He got his team in the playoffs multiple times, and he's available all the time because your best ability is to be available.
And he got Curry up out of there last year.
And he beat to get rid of an MVP candidate. He brought the Grizzlies right back to playoff seed team. So he had a greater impact. Zion has just brought us nothing but highlights, dunks. He don't play a lick of defense. Let's be real about Zion. He don't play a lick of defense. All the athleticism, he don't play no defense.
Chat, to me, Zion Williamson is just a bigger, faster version of Josh Smith.
Yeah. Well, at least Josh Smith jump
out of the gym. He'll give you that highlight block shot, and that's about it.
The White ain't boy. Valanciunas is a ball.
Zion Williams, his damn percentages are like historically high though. He's an excellent scorer in the paint.
But doesn't like win it though.
And he's not that big of a highlight guy as everybody thought he was.
Yeah, I agree with you, SB. When you look at him, there's more stats. Yeah, Zion gonna have more stats, but when it equate to winning, I think Ja Morant is more superior now.
Let's keep it a buck. When we all seen when the Pelicans drafted Zion and Ja went to the Grizzlies, Zion had Ingram, Lonzo, Josh Hart. They had to trade all them together. Everybody said, okay, the Pelicans gonna make a deep playoff push, and then Ja and the Grizzlies gonna be in the lottery. Ja ended up making the playoffs. Then the next year, like, know what? Zion was hurt, so that don't count. Next year, the same thing happened. Ja still made the playoffs, and Zion didn't make the playoffs. And he played last year. So Ja is definitely more impactful. Right now, I'm not saying Ja gonna be better than him overall, but Ja had a better impact, and he's probably better pick for the number one pick. What up, Sonny? What up, True? I got you. Hold on.
Oh, shit,
okay.
True.
Yep. You missed your Celtics, man. The Dookie bomb on them.
Celtics, man.
One of the most exciting teams to go see to play the Charlotte Hornets. I say LaMelo Ball is going to play the same that he's been playing. Somebody playing 2K. Who is that? You Killer?
Man, what you talking about?
You playing 2K?
Yeah, man.
I know it. You know I know 2K when I know 2K when I hear it. I know. Got T Streets in the building. Salute, yo.
Salute.
What's happening?
What's going on? What's going on?
Street, what up?
Charlotte Hornets.
What up, man? Hold on. Before y'all go to the next team, because y'all was on my squad, the Grizzlies. I'm going to say this, man.
Oh, you should have asked for the link, T Streets. I would have dropped you in, man.
Oh, shit. It's all good. I was just listening to y'all chop it up while my son watching his little iPad and shit. But nah, I'm going to say this. I think I got the Grizzlies top 5 in the West just for a simple fact, bro. We deep. We got the best young core in the league, if you ask me.
I can see that. I can see that.
Let the man finish.
And just for the simple fact that all the young guys that we had last year, they got experience and know how to win there. And with Jaren Jackson, hopefully we can have him for a full season, because what people don't know, Jaren Jackson and Ja, they only played a total of 70 games with each other. Like, they haven't played a lot of games, so they already got chemistry now. Once we get Zaire Williams up to speed, and then we got Desmond Bain, who led all rookies in three-pointers last year. I mean, we a solid team, man. Tyus Jones coming off the bench as a backup point guard. Brandon Clark, he was on the all-rookie team his rookie year. I mean, he had a down year last year, but he showed some promise this preseason that he's back to his normal ways. But I mean, we a solid team, man. We definitely a solid team. I think that we can compete with any team in the West. Not saying that we're gonna beat the Lakers, but we definitely can compete with them guys.
T-Streets, I got a question for you. Do you believe that the Grizzlies are top 5 off the talent, or is off the talent and that like a couple teams out the way, like the Nuggets and the Clippers with injuries? You think they might drop?
I mean, I say a collective of both, because just for the simple fact that a lot of people don't realize, we had like over probably like 8 to 9 guys last year that averaged double digits. And of course, with Grayson Allen being traded, I mean, he's not on the team no more. I didn't like that trade. I feel like he's a good 6-man off the bench. But with Dylan Brooks at that guard, You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be our best perimeter defender. And then you got the Clippers, who probably not gonna be what they were last year. I don't think the Trailblazers they got any better, so I don't expect them to make a big jump. And it's just a collective of all this stuff, man. And I just think that the Grizzlies gonna be a better team. I got them winning at least over 40, probably 48 to 50 games this year.
Like I said, I think that's what they got them projected at. They got them projected at 41 games.
Nah, that's hell nah. That's too fucking low.
Oh,
You might want to take that bet.
That's not even making the play in the
Nah.
West.
Wes, go ahead, True. What's good?
yo, what up, everybody, man? Listen, I mean, everything that was true what T3 said,
But
let's stop the cap. Let's stop the
What's
cap.
cap? What's cap,
All that being said, that shit ain't enough, man. That shit ain't enough, man. I mean, y'all gonna fight hard. Y'all gonna play hard. I give you Grizzlies that they play hard.
they do.
We ain't no top 5 team. We ain't doing that. They not top 5, man. We ain't not.
I see them
All
like
right,
7
all right,
playing.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Nah, we hiding the seven.
Since
the
True in here, I
West
know we
pressure
want
is
to.
this year, man.
True,
It's
was you here when we
pressure.
was talking about your Celtics?
So
man?
I wouldn't have been on here, man. I wouldn't have been on here if I was doing something, man. Like y'all work.
Go ahead, give me your quick prediction of your Celtics, man, and don't cap. I want your honest.
My
Take your heart
opinion,
out of it. Take
my
your heart
honest
out of it.
opinion, I think we top 5. We top 5
Okay.
in the East. And one of the main reasons that because we have one of the best duos in the East. It's not a lot. Like only people could say is the Bucks in Brooklyn. That's it.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Then I like the new coach. I like the new atmosphere. I like the direction. You know what I mean? We got a lot of dudes on there that's gritty. That you know what I mean. So, hey man,
That might be nice.
there you have it.
All right. Next up on the list is the Charlotte Hornets. I think this team will be very exciting, and I think that's it about them. They're just gonna be exciting to watch.
No, hold on. We can't do that. We just can't do that though.
I think they're gonna be the play-in, fighting for the play-in.
Here's the thing though. Their ceiling is not playing though. Their ceiling is their ceiling is at least 6 seed. That's their ceiling.
Yeah.
That's not I mean, this team they have talent. This team does have talent.
Yeah.
People they got going they have
It's a nice team.
This is a team that you do not want to play with. You know what I mean? They got Gordon Hayward, LaMelo Ball, Scary Terry, Miles Bridges. They got the rookie. We forgot his name.
Talking about Kai Jones.
Kai Jones and Book Knight.
Both Knight.
Hey, that sound like a solid play-in team.
Yeah.
Hey man, they deep. Listen, I mean they could be a playing team, but still.
I'm with True. Don't take them lightly, bro.
They have. LaMelo Ball. We expect him to get better in his rookie year. I mean, they stay healthy.
Tell them again, Dion.
I'm not saying they're not bad, but when you break down the landscape of the East, they're not better than Brooklyn, Milwaukee, the Bulls.
Of course. But
maybe Philly if Simmons.
They can get the Knicks run for their money.
Hey,
they're not better than Atlanta, right? Would y'all put them over the Hawks?
They're not better than Atlanta.
But look though, but Dion
I said they still in 6 seed though.
They was the 4th seed before Hayward and Melo got out, bro. They was the 4th seed in the East. Because I'm gonna say this is one thing I'm saying about the Eastern Conference. I got confidence in my Bulls, but we can all say unless let's just hypothetically say Philly is good. 1 through 3 seeds is locked, but from 4 to 10, it's a toss up, bro. Last year it was a dog fight.
I think it's 5. I think it's honestly it's maybe 5.
No, I don't think it's that sweet because I love my Bulls, but it ain't gonna be that sweet for the Bulls. The Heat nice, it ain't gonna be that sweet for the Heat or the Celtics, bro. You still got the Pacers, you got the Hornets.
We're acting like the.
Oh, Kevin, cut out. No, he cut out. But the Pacers not soft. I know that's what he's gonna say. The Pacers.
It all depends what the Pacers want to do. Because the Pacers got almost everybody on their team on a trade block. But the talent, you look at the talent as right now, they can make the playoffs too.
Yep.
My only question with the Hornets, bro, who's they leader on their team? I know
LaMelo.
Technically,
LaMelo.
It
Gordon
should be
LaMelo.
Gordon. It should
Hey,
be Gordon.
nah,
Gordon Hayward.
LaMelo too immature right
Yeah,
Should be
that's
now.
who
Gordon
it
I
should
mean,
be.
don't
Damn.
get twisted. It's LaMelo's team, but Gordon is he's a leader of that team. He got the
the
veteran.
vocal leader.
Yeah.
Then you got people on that team. You got Scary Terry. He won. I mean,
Yep.
Miles
so
Bridges.
I think Terry, he just trying to get his. He don't give a fuck about nothing
he
else.
plays. He can play with LaMelo though. Like I mean, if that works. That backcourt works with LaMelo and Terry Rozier.
But remember, they did just get blew out by like 70 in the preseason, though. Don't forget that. So
Preseason chat, nobody cares.
Then they say a bunch of them didn't play. Did they say a bunch of them didn't even
you are a
play?
professional basketball player. Okay, if it's preseason shoot around, you don't need to
do
get
that.
beat
They
by
ain't give a
7.
damn about that game, man. Come on, man. We ain't
No, I
doing
know they
that.
did.
So,
not.
Shaq,
We
I was
ain't
to say,
doing
Shaq,
that.
so are
Man.
we just gonna?
Nobody gonna remember that game, man. That's a crazy.
Hey, hold on, wait. I would say this: if PJ Washington leader of that team, they doomed.
And PJ Washington. We can't
gotta
forget
be
about
playing.
PJ. He's a
He
solid player.
nice. He nice.
I feel like he got some at home issues going on. I don't know if he focuses on basketball.
Hey, you know what? That's
He had a. I'm gonna say this most respectful way that I can because
Nah, he got
I'm
sipped.
not saying it respectfully. He had
Ain't he the little dude that had Brittany Renner?
Yeah, no, that's
Oh
my point.
yeah.
That's why I said
wow.
I'm gonna say this.
That's what you said. Their leader is Khalifa. You out of pocket,
Yeah,
buddy.
I'm gonna say
We
this
ain't
respectfully
doing
though.
that. We ain't
It's
doing
not
that.
about PJ. It's about her. This man had a child with a predator. She went to a college and said, "Had your sons." If it was
In
any
Jackson
man,
State. Jackson State be Pacific.
if any of you guys go to your local college right there and take your pictures and say, "Hey, such and such university has your daughters," you will be in jail. You will be in jail. She's a predator, bro. Watch out for her. Protect your sons, man. She's a predator.
Hey,
She's a 30-year-old woman on campus looking for young kids.
I'm gonna say this about her because my wife, she knows her. She used to go to school with her. At Jackson State.
You totally
really?
Yeah, she used to date the quarterback of the football team, white dude, because she thought he was gonna go to the league. Dumped the guy, and that's when she started fucking with all the NBA niggas.
Hey, so you know Kanye. So we all know Kanye's song with Jamie Foxx. Yeah. That's he made that song. He made that song for this exact purpose.
Him being a simp, whatever, he can ball though, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the Chicago Sky too, man. Won championship for the
Oh
city.
yeah. With the girl from Gary on the squad.
You feel me? Yeah, right to the
Candace
city,
Parker
man.
from Naperville.
All right, next up on the list is the killer hometown, the Indiana Pacers. Do y'all care about the Indiana Pacers? Do y'all want to talk about the Indiana Pacers?
Play that segment that you just played when I asked about the Cavs.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
We don't care. We don't care. We already talked about my Bulls. We already know how the Bulls.
I do fuck with Karis LeVert though.
For anybody else who wasn't in here, I'll give y'all a chance to have y'all opinion on the Bulls. If y'all got anything y'all want to say about the Bulls, we talked about them earlier already.
Play the Stephen A thing again.
Oh no, we ain't
No,
doing that.
we're not doing that one.
Welcome to Big Baller Zone.
Wait, man. Hey, Khalil, stop. Look, this is what I got for you to play with my team, man. I need you to do this.
C-A-P. Cap.
Stop the cap right now. Stop
the
cap. Next up is the.
Or did y'all talk about the Nuggets?
I'd rather talk
we
about
talked about
We did. We already talked about the Nuggets. Yeah, we covered pretty much all the teams that are important.
See, hold on, Raptors.
Trash.
No, hold on. Raptors can make the playoff.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
We don't give a fuck about them making the play. You said what you said again?
They can't make the playoff.
Repeat what you said. You said they.
Hold on. They could make the playoff.
What did he say?
What are you talking about, bro? Stop right now.
But the Raptors are rebuilding. And one thing with me about the Raptors, bro, I'm confused. Like, what direction are they trying to go? Like,
you can't rebuild. You just signed two dudes like back. Like, you got Fred VanVleet and Pascal.
So you mean to tell me that with Fred VanVleet as the leader on your team that y'all
Don't
gonna
do
make
that.
it.
Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Tell him
Who the
again.
leader on
No,
the
cause
team?
I let him finish, bro. Let him finish.
you
Man. Go
refuse.
ahead.
You refuse to say Pascal Siakam. But you gonna jump up and say Fred VanVleet.
Pascal
Pascal
asked for a
Siakam,
trade.
the same dude who got benched last year because he got into it with his coach.
Hey, I mean, I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
Isn't Siakam also out? Because didn't he have
Oh,
shoulder
okay.
surgery?
That's the case. That's the case. I'm wrong then.
That man said Colin Sexton gonna be the scoring champ.
Hey,
From your channel.
if they had that much confidence in Pascal Siakam, they wouldn't have drafted Scotty Barnes.
Okay.
I mean, that's true. That's true right there.
That's all I'm
even-
saying.
No,
All
we
right,
don't care.
who's next? Wizards? Oh,
Trash.
trash.
Timberwolves.
Hold up. Now,
Wizards.
man,
Wizards.
Hold up, though. Now,
Playing team.
the Wizards can be the Wizards ceiling is succeed. That's their ceiling.
Huh?
Ouch.
They got talent. Hold on, look. If you look at their roster, they have talent, yo.
Bradley Beal out of there. He out of there, bro.
No,
that
he
nigga
said he
ain't about
wants
to
to
play.
stay.
He's saying that, but I guarantee you, he's gonna be.
I mean, we'll wait. Hey,
Bradley Beal want the bag, man.
Until that day happen, now I change my pick. But I think they not a team to play with either, though. They do have talent. I mean, now if they're gonna keep all the players on their team, we'll see. But Spencer Dinwiddie, nice. We can't forget about Spencer. They got Spencer Dinwiddie, Montrezl Harrell. I mean, they got some players.
Hey,
Man.
how would
Bryant.
Bradley Beal fit with Luka? Do you think that'd be a good pairing?
Is Luka gonna give him the ball?
Yeah, Luka gonna give him the ball.
They got trash.
Yeah, Luka gonna give him the ball.
Where would Bradley Beal going to the Mavericks put Dallas in the West?
Probably exactly where they are now.
Where they are now, they just make them a better chance to win the playoffs. That's it. But they'll be exactly where they are now.
You don't think record wise they would go up to like top 3?
I think they top 3.
No, I don't think they'll go.
You don't think top 4?
Well, then that's an indictment on Bradley Beal and how great y'all think this dude is. Then.
I don't think he that great. I told you, Russ Westbrook put him in the team. He overrated to me. I mean, like, he's a great player. I ain't gonna say like overrated, like he trash. I'm talking when it comes to winning, he can't win. He got to be like the second or third guy.
I'm saying, with John Wall, didn't they make the Eastern Conference Finals?
Hell no.
No, hell no.
What was it?
In the second round.
They made it to the second round.
They lost to the Celtics.
No.
They lost to the Celtics.
Hell no. Hell to the no. To the no. Okay, what about Minnesota Timberwolves?
Fuck them.
I don't.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say about Timberwolves. I don't make it in the playoffs, but they're an interesting team.
Only thing interesting to me about this team is what they finna send Karl Anthony Towns because he's gonna get traded this year.
Hey yo, Brad. Hey yo, Brad.
You got a bet?
Yeah. They already here.
Dude, hold on. Listen, Carver Town going to the Suns, man. I'm calling it now, man. He's going to the Suns with the Celtics. I'm calling it now.
I can see that, and I'm gonna tell you why I see the Suns because he's been trying to play with Devin Booker.
That's why
I'm calling it now.
That's why they didn't sign Ayton.
Well,
Ayton,
the problem with Ayton trying to get more money, but he has no leverage because of shit he did in the past. So
what with the steroid thing?
Yeah, with the
and it's like they feel that really though he don't. I mean, don't get twisted. DeAndre Ayton is nice, but the question is, can he be a superstar big in the league? So it's like that's one of the reasons. I mean,
hey, Bradley, this is my point, Duke fan. Let me say this. I said he's not overrated as an individual player alone. I said when it comes to his play style leading to winning basketball, he's overrated. He cannot win games, bro. And don't say, oh man, all his teams was trash. No, I don't want to hear that, bro.
Yeah, Westbrook legit had to carry the load second half of the season.
Westbrook carried the load while he was out. He still got them to the playoffs, bro. Period. Only thing that was my next question.
Westbrook didn't turn up.
Where would you see Karl Anthony Towns go? I only see him going to 3 places, and one team is my they only should trade for him after this season.
Don't say it.
It's already been rumored. It's already been rumored. I'm gonna tell you the trade package and everything.
Get out of here.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, it's already been rumored.
It's cap is what it is.
I mean, but
I want to hear this. I want to hear the trade package.
Okay, the trade was Vucevic, Patrick Williams, Kobe White, and a first round pick for Cat, Okogie, and McDaniels. And that's not a bad trade. That's not a bad trade. But he said the Bulls should not do it. I feel like the Bulls should not do it until we see what the team do next year. Because I don't know
heard he was
bringing
gonna get
Cat
traded
in.
to the Warriors.
That's not
Warriors.
I heard about that.
Now,
I heard
now
the
I ain't gonna
Warriors
lie.
was lingering for a while.
The three. Now I ain't gonna lie. The two best teams. I'm gonna say three. The three best teams where I say Carr can actually go and actually win. I'll say if he could find a way to the Warriors, it's Raps. If he could find a way to the Suns, they'd be nice. And I'm not even gonna lie. True. If he can find a way on the Celtics, I don't believe I got the pieces, but if Carr has to go to the Celtics.
Now we had the people like Rob Williams signed an extension, Marcus Smart signed an extension. So the money.
Y'all still got that trade exception? Y'all still got that trade exception?
Yeah, but we can't. But you only can use that. You only can use that on somebody making that much money or below.
Do y'all still got all your assets gone now, right? The one all the Ainge here, they gone now, right?
Who?
True, all the assets that Danny Ainge here got, they all gone now, ain't they?
Yeah, basically. It's his first round, but still though, Robert, like I said, Marcus Smart, he just signed an extension, so he's an asset in himself in Robert Williams, or everybody. Because mind you, don't forget, the owner said everybody expendable besides Jason. Basically, in his words, he said like Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown. Everybody else.
I agree.
Fair game.
I agree with that.
So
Duke fans saying what we feel about Landry Simmons getting a $40 million extension.
That's around his range. I think it's a little bit overpaid, but I understand why.
I don't know how he got. I don't think I was saying how he got paid before Aiden, but besides that, that's
not Aiden want more money. That's why Aiden want more money. That's the only reason why.
And he wanted a 5-year deal.
Brad. Brad,
Hey, Brad, get the job done.
Now that's not that did now that you can now we can make that happy. That'd be easier than the Carter Towns.
What's good, Ant? Coach Duke had the Bulls here to get that deal done. Now I would like to see that move, but my only problem is this: same thing with Bradley Beal. Cat is talented, but can Cat get you W's? That's the only problem with Cat. He can't win.
Look at his PER. Look at not his PER. Look at his plus minus. Look at his his plus minus is actually pretty damn high. It's when he's off the floor that the team falls apart.
I ain't saying much though. He playing for
really help.
Yeah, he is playing.
Yeah, but it's still plus minus.
But why Jimmy Butler came in and then he led them to wins though?
Jimmy Butler was a piece of that team. He wasn't the only one.
Yeah, but he was the main reason why they was winning.
He was.
He was a big help. But
that was his team. That was his team. The thing is, I think Carter Towns is better as a complimentary player than a main. Because let's say that's why I like the move. If let's say he goes to the Bulls, I don't think he fit with the Bulls because. Because you would ask to do, he's gonna ask something that he's not gonna be capable of doing.
Yep.
He ain't gonna be playing.
If he go to the Suns, it's gonna be easier for him. If he go play for the Celtics, whatever, get traded to those type of teams, it'll be easier for him because he don't have to actually do that much. Or even the Warriors, like I said, I'm sick and tired of Warriors rumors though, man. They're not like that's. I'm sick and tired.
Fantasy's over.
They so clamoring for another superstar.
I'm sick and tired.
Yeah.
I'm like, the fact that they're not gonna trade Draymond Green, then I don't want it. Like
they not trading Draymond because
that's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear
trade Draymond.
I'm just saying that's why I don't want to hear them about. If they ain't trading Draymond Green, they're not getting another star.
I love Draymond, but if he don't go to a team that's a perfect situation for him, it's over with.
Brad.
In the right system could definitely get you W's. I say in the right system because he's a limited.
That's the problem. That's why the Bulls don't need Karl Anthony Towns, is because they already don't have interior defense to start with.
Yep.
And in his career so far, he hasn't played any interior defense either. So I mean,
I don't think Billy Donovan gonna put that. Now that's the thing too. I don't think Billy Donovan be the right coach for Carl Towns.
No, I don't think he is either.
Now he go with Emi Udoka blowing his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, as I'm going down the rest of this list, OKC, Magic, Rockets, which I actually.
Now we could just go to the Wars now. Actually.
Yeah. All thing I'm gonna say about the Rockets, I want to talk about Rockets. They're gonna be a nice young little team. I want to hear. I want y'all to react to a statement that I heard, and I looked at it sideways, and I'm like, "You overdoing it," but maybe. They said this Rockets team with the young asses they got with the Jalen Green, the Josh Christopher, and the Christian Woods, and I forgot the other guy with the hair who's nice, Kevin Porter Jr. They said this team can possibly be OKC 2.0.
We ain't doing that.
Oh,
we got
yeah.
wait and see. We got
That's
wait
why I
and see.
said I looked sideways. I mean,
we got wait and see. First of all, I think Christian Wood probably gonna.
I'm not going to say who was saying this stuff. I'm not a snitch.
I think Christian Wood may get traded, man. Anyway, I mean,
don't say to the Celtics, nigga.
To where Celtics?
It's a possibility, nigga. That Rockets rebuilding. We got the. I mean, shit.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Predictions for MVP of the year. I will go first, and I got. Let me stop sharing my screen with y'all. I need to see y'all big while y'all saying this. Season MVP prediction. I'll go first. My MVP prediction, who's going to win MVP, is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Go, Kevin. Who you got?
I will say Luka.
True. Who you got?
Man, I'm probably going to have to say I got Giannis.
Giannis, okay. Taj, who you got?
I got Luka.
Khalil, who you got?
Luka.
King, who you got?
The league's been trying to get Luka in this position for a while. Definitely him.
I can see that.
Look, guys, Luka's also the Vegas favorite to win MVP too right now. He's plus
because of his record. I mean, if his team get a good enough record, he can get MVP.
Yeah, he's plus 400.
At least like a top. Yeah, at least like a top 4 seed. Yeah.
If he get 3, they're gonna give it to him.
Joel Embiid plus 700, KD's at plus 700.
Jokic can get it too.
Plus 800.
Jokic can get it again too, though.
Jokic is actually really good odds at plus 60.
I'm being real with you. That Nuggets team. I didn't hear y'all talking about the Nuggets, but that Nuggets team is gonna be very, very dangerous.
I feel like that's a team that no one's gonna want to play in a 7-game series because I feel like, especially without Jamal Murray, they could definitely
without Jamal Murray. Without Jamal Murray though. They got the rookie Bones Highland, Delaware's own, by the way. Bones Highland, is a problem. I'm trying to listen. I'm warning y'all now.
Yeah, that nigga
boy got game, man. He different, man.
Hey, if he be good, I'm gonna definitely give you credit and say as you said it first.
He different, man.
Okay,
Baby Crawford.
Defensive player of the year. I'm going to go first.
Defensive player.
I'm gonna go Giannis again.
I'm gonna say a wild card, man. I may be wrong as hell, but I gotta make it interesting, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Who you got?
Sure. I said I got Giannis. No, he said he ain't say nobody yet. Who you go, Taj? Who you got?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let True. I'm gonna hear True's last because he said he got to go price out of the controversy. Let me see.
I probably got Giannis. Yeah, I got Giannis.
If Giannis do that again, bro, I'm sorry. He gonna. If Giannis win it twice the same year, I doubt it though. But if he do that again, this probably be the greatest stretch we ever seen ever.
Yeah.
Ever in life. Go ahead, Khalil. Killer, who you got?
See, I wanted to say Giannis, but I'm thinking, man, I feel like AD has something to prove, and he is fully capable of it. So
AD, I can see AD. All right, Khalil, who you got?
Shoot.
You gotta stay healthy, man.
I don't know, man. I was gonna say AD too, to be honest. Like I said it last year. I just think if he stay healthy, he ain't got no choice but to be motivated on defense. Like,
all right, Kev, who you got?
I mean, any little ball.
Guys, I'm gonna say one that's a little bit different too, but it's all gonna come down to health. Is Miles Turner from Indiana?
Oh yeah,
that's a good pick.
I like
that's a good pick.
That ain't bad at all.
That ain't bad at all. What about you, True? Who you got?
In Indiana though.
I got Marcus Smart, man.
Hey,
Okay,
you know what?
no.
He got hold up. He just got paid. He just got paid his money.
That's not a bad.
That's not a bad one at all.
Okay.
He just got paid his money.
You almost got to stop the cap one. You almost got it. But
Listen, man, Marcus Smart been in them conversations before. He's in that level. So
yeah, it's so hard now for like.
It is hard, but I think that how the team defensively all together, how the Celtics gonna play, and now he's gonna have less responsibility now on this team.
Who was the last guard to win Defensive Player of the Year? Would it have been Gary Payton?
Probably.
Gary Payton.
Was it Gary Payton?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I believe it
you know
was.
what? I'm actually curious about this, so I'm gonna look this up right now.
Yeah, it was Gary though. Gary was the last.
Is it crazy?
And after that,
crazy to say Drake?
Well, it's only been 2 guards to win it. It's Gary Payton and Sidney Moncrief. There's only guards that ever got it. And Michael Jordan.
Yeah, let's.
Is it crazy to say Draymond could be in that conversation?
No, not necessarily. Yeah, Marcus Camby, Ben Wallace. Jesus Christ, I forgot Ben Wallace won it 4 times in 5 seasons.
Yeah, he was the epitome of defense. That boy.
Yeah, Gary Payton. Oh, wow, Gary Payton, 1996. Damn, that was the year I was born. Shit.
Damn. Young buck.
Yeah, we got Gary Payton, and then Michael Jordan. Michael Cooper also won it in 1987 as well. That's weird, though, how they don't have his stats listed from that year, but they have everybody else listed. That's bizarre. All right, so what about Rookie of the Year?
Either Kate Cunningham, Jalen Green.
I would say, is there really any other options but Kate Cunningham and Jalen Green?
I'm picking Green.
Scotty Barnes. I don't know.
Yeah, Dikembe won 4 times. He won 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Didn't Dwight win it 4 times as well?
No, Dwight won it 3 times. I think 3 straight times.
Yeah, 2009, 2010, 2011.
Okay, my fault. I had to let the babies in the house. Okay. What was next? Did y'all do another one or no?
Rookie of the Year, but I mean, let's be honest here. It's pretty much Kate Cunningham, Jalen Green. I mean, I guess you could say Jalen Suggs and maybe even Evan Mobley.
Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes too. Sorry, I don't know why I keep forgetting.
I'm gonna go Jalen Green for me. Rookie of the Year, Jalen Green.
Yeah, me too.
I like Jalen Green. 6th man of the year. Who y'all got?
Oh,
Jordan Clarkson or
I'm finna go.
I already know who you're gonna take.
Derrick Rose. I gotta go D Rose. Give my boy D Rose 6th man of the year. I want my boy D Rose.
That's not a bad pick. That's actually
pretty good betting odds too. At plus 1600.
Sleeper Josh Giddey is definitely a sleeper for Rookie of the Year.
Oh, yeah, Josh Giddey nice too.
He nice.
Hey, Shaq, you know what? I'm gonna give Chicago. You know what? Let me see my man's Kobe White. Let me see my man's Kobe White.
Kobe White, yeah, Kobe White.
Hey, Kevin, I'm glad, bro. I said Caruso might get it before him though. Am I wrong? Or you think Caruso can don the name? I said he will be the new Kirk Heinrich.
Oh, hell no.
What? No, we ain't doing that.
You gotta go.
No, we ain't doing Kirk.
He can be the new captain. Intense. He can hit over shots, run the offense.
No.
Dang.
Because guess what? Kirk Heinrich has hair and Caruso don't.
He the bald Kirk Heinrich. The bald Kirk Heinrich.
No.
The bald one.
No. Get out.
We ain't doing the turkey man.
Okay, now this one, I really don't know for this one.
Someone really just said Bobo 6th man of the year.
We ain't doing
the G League.
Bobo.
But who do you guys got winning most improved?
Most improved was the hardest award to even tell who can even see it.
You know,
who did for a breakout year?
I would say I never really care about that award, but I mean,
no, that means a lot though.
Damn, Shaq, we just got a man telling you to shut your channel down right now.
I know Theo told me to shut my channel down for calling him Kirk Henry. I mean, watch, he could be the next Captain Kirk. Maybe a baby Captain Kirk.
You know what? I will say most improved player. I think it could be one of two. Okay. Either I think Jarrett Jackson from Memphis or a guy that I really like, but I feel like a lot of casual basketball fans don't know guys because of where he plays. De'Aaron Fox from Sacramento.
De'Aaron Fox from Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox. Okay, I'm looking at a Bleacher Report one. They got Jordan Poole of the Warriors as they predicted in most improved player. Kevin,
Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole. I'm with you. Jared Jackson coming off injury, finally get to play a full season, and to show his talent, he's definitely gonna just play good anyway. So they might end if the Grizzlies in playoff because I can see Jared Jackson winning most improved. He said R.J. Hampton is a sleeper now because he played for the Orlando Magic.
Josh Richardson from the Celtics. That's not a bad one.
What about Miles Bridges?
I can
Miles
see
Bridges another good one.
Miles Bridges
definitely averaged 25 a game.
Yeah. Somebody said De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is not. Nobody said De'Aaron Fox.
I did.
De'Aaron Fox can't win most improved. No, he averaged. He played. How? He already averaged. What he gonna do? Average like 25 a game? Oh, the way he win the most improved. Let's see, averaging like 35. That's MVP numbers. He gonna win MVP. He played too good already. It gotta be like that one guy who like we can see potentially be like the next star or next all-star and then take the next leap. But this goes
Kevin Porter. Oh yeah.
That one right here. This one right here, actually, I can see this. Yeah. Kevin Porter Jr. coming back from.
He's a baller.
He's a baller. Cleveland didn't want him, and he's been balling out with the Rockets.
Yeah, Hooper.
It ain't that we didn't want him. He just, he was doing.
He was going through a lot.
Yeah, doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, Hooper.
Hey, now you get out of here. I'll put you in timeout. Don't bring that Larry marketing. Get out of here, man.
No, you know what, Shaq? With our luck, that's what's going to happen, too. With our luck, that's what's going to happen, too.
Okay, one more last thing before we get up out of here. Don't shut it down. First thing, I want y'all guys first in the East. Kill, I've been on since 2, man. First in the East.
I didn't know it.
First in the West, and your NBA champions. Go. Who want to go first?
First in the East.
Mm-hmm.
If healthy and depending on the Kyrie situation, it's obviously the Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
In the Western Conference, it's obviously the Lakers. I mean, I think this is LeBron's last hoorah. If he don't win a championship this year, he'll never win another one.
Oh, tough.
So it will have to be the Lakers for me.
Lakers championship. Okay. Who next?
Go ahead, Taj.
Number 1 seed on the West, I go with the Lakers, and on the East, I would go with the Bucks, and then the champion, I would say the Lakers.
Okay. Next is Kev or Killer. Did you go? I think Killer went.
No,
right?
I didn't go yet.
Go ahead, Killer.
I would say the Bucks, but the fact is, I think after winning that title, I don't think they're gonna be as worried about it anymore. They're gonna, try to probably space out time. So I'm gonna have to go with the Nets on the East side, and then the Lakers on the West side, just because I just feel like they're definitely the best team.
Okay.
What was the last question?
Who you got winning the championship? Who gonna host that trophy up at the end of the year?
Shit. I'm gonna have to give it to the Lakers.
Okay, Kevin, who you got?
Number 1 in the East, I will say the Bucks. West, I will say the Lakers, and the champion, give me the LA LeBrons in 6
LA
games.
LeBrons. Cool. All right, for me, my number 1 seat in the West would be the Utah Jazz again, and the reason why I got the Utah Jazz because I feel like.
They a good regular season team.
They just that type of team.
Good regular season team, and I don't believe the Lakers care about the number 1 seed. LeBron has already shown that he don't care, and after going through injuries again, they're gonna make sure they're gonna get to the playoffs healthy. I think Russ gonna be playing a lot by himself.
Guys, here's something. Sorry, Shaq, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's good. It's good. Go ahead.
Daniel Greenberg just posted on Twitter that former Nets assistant general manager and ESPN front office insider Bobby Marks predicts that Chicago Bulls point guard Lonzo Ball will win Most Improved Player of the Year this year.
I would have had Lonzo Ball and winning Most Improved, but I don't think Lonzo Ball will play good enough to win Most Improved, but his stats won't look good enough to win Most Improved.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought about because he was actually doing better. Last year. So
now, if they don't care about stats and they go off like how you look on the court and your impact with the team, I would definitely pick Lonzo Ball. But I wanted to say Lonzo. Lonzo gonna be like second or third. But my only problem with Lonzo, his stats not gonna be the same unless he averaged like 10 assists and 2 steals because his points are gonna be like 12 to 14 points. If he do that, then he got it. But Lonzo don't stat chase, so that's why I want to say Lonzo. And then my number 1 seed in the East, I'm gonna go to Milwaukee Bucks. The same thing with the Nets. I feel like they don't care about seeding. They just want to get into the playoffs. And once you get into the playoffs healthy, because I feel like the problem, I know everybody wants the Nets and the Lakers with the number 1 seed. For me, the problem with them, they don't care about their seeding because they both got put out because of injuries.
They're already proven.
They know that we could be any team. And my NBA champions, to me, I got the Brooklyn Nets winning the championship.
So
that's not a bad pick.
Sorry, guys. I'm just I have a follow up Omani Jones on Twitter, and he just retweeted about a little less than an hour ago that after Ben Simmons got kicked out of practice today, apparently he went to a strip club right after.
I can see that.
Wow.
Yo, I told people what he's gonna do when he come back, yo. I told people he's gonna get you. I told people thought shit gonna be sweet. And he's like,
he not ruining. He ruining himself, bro. I said, if you really wanted to get traded, what you supposed to came and do in practice and pulled the Jimmy Butler? I would have won that first drill. If we do it, the drills get.
But he's not going. But here's the thing, though.
Dunking Joel Embiid.
He really dislikes that team, though. Like he don't want none of them like him to win at all. So he's doing that. And here's the thing, though. A lot of people don't fuck with decisions like that anyway.
They don't.
So the team, the other teams don't care that a lot of teams don't care that he's doing that. That's why a lot of teams still interested in getting him.
Yeah, because he's talented. He's too talented. But
so I'm not saying, but I'm saying if he was so much of it, I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's not really hurting himself because other like mind you, like you said, like you got Daryl Morey has a bad reputation as a GM.
He try to finesse too much, yeah.
Then mind you, he had the China comments last year. And then it's like you say, you try to finesse people, and it's like, come on, man. And Doc Rivers, he has a reputation too at this point. Everywhere you go is drama, man. Yep. Everywhere you go.
Yeah. So, but true. Before we get up out of here, because I'm finna get up out of here, my kids here. Who you for number 1 seed in the West, number 1 seed in the East, and then who winning the championship at the end of the year?
Number 1 seed in the West. Number 1 seed in the West. I'll probably say Suns.
Okay.
Number 1 in the West. Number 1 in the East. I'm probably going to say the Bucks.
I can see that. Yeah. So who holding the trophy up at the end of the year?
I got the Bucks.
Bucks. Okay, back-to-back champions. I can see that. All right, man. Salute everybody for tuning in tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow around the same time. Look at me around like 1 or 2. Like I said, get used to this time. I'm usually gonna be live early in the day, unless it's like a game going on later in the day, or unless I'm like crazy. But it's gonna be like my new time, like 1 to 4 time. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, join the SB Talk Sports movement until we on to the next one. Peace.
Yeah, salute.
Salute everybody. Thanks for coming through, y'all. Appreciate it.
Working, I don't take the day off. I know my hard work gon' pay off. Please do not act like you know me when you see me in the playoffs. I try to be cordial with everybody. I don't make problems with nobody. I was trying to mind my business, but they made me hit the kill switch. Binocular flow, you can see it close. I turn in a scar if you need a rope. A nigga Mufasa, I symbolize. Akuna Matata, I almost died. Play your position and stay alive. I made it far, but I never changed. I clean my image and got a name, but I kept ties with the other side. We do not seek if you run and hide. We just gon' wait till you come outside. Fuck around, probably just run inside. You better pray we don't come inside with no invitation. Yeah, kill you with no hesitation. Woo! This is my initiation. Yeah, no invitation. Kill you with no hesitation. Yeah. This is my initiation. Leave you in cold blood. Now you could really be froze up. I don't spend my money on lesser things. I can't afford a wedding ring. Don't play with my life, it mean everything. I made it through strife, I was second string. Now I be coaching the whole team. And I got a really big ring. I got a question. Which way you ladies gon' keep it thorough? Come to my crib with the least apparel. Show up naked, but you leash Chanel. Just keep it real. You know a nigga impatient. I'ma take you down, no debating. Just let me come to your crib with no invitation. Yeah, kill you with no hesitation. It's my initiation. Woo, no invitation. Yeah, kill you with no hesitation. Whoa. Kill you with no hesitation. Whoa. This is my initiation.